different level. You won't see nobody like me for like 12 other years. You see what they do all the time. I'm different level. You crazy? You can't even coach my type of style. They style is regular. I gave him crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. And then look, and the dudes you kept getting all this love to, crazy work. Crazy work. Don't ever try me. Ever.
Let me go.
This sounds so easy. It's like some man. He's tripping. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Check his drink. He's tripping.
Boom, the world class.
You got that ready. You got the vision.
Don't gas me up.
You gonna be bigger than Lil X. You see how his videos be popping, nigga.
What up, what up? We up, welcome to the world class. Today we reviewing a live, I think it was done last night. Shout out to Ella. That of course had to go left because, you know, Team Battle was involved. You know how they do over there. Fuck Tartville. But it was interesting. I was actually, it was the last bit of YouTube I had watched before I went to sleep or whatever. Actually, hop on here, look at a couple things, get my mind off the what's going on right now in life. Very unfavorable, but you know, I'm not exempt, right? So yeah, shout out to Illa. He was reviewing, you know, the I guess whatever happened on this may be risky with Trill and the pedophile boy. I think he, link will be in the description for his live. I think he did a good job at explaining his position, that it wasn't about God, Trill, and Fatty, but that don't matter when you got idiot motherfuckers that there to just be an asshole. I watched it. This is I bested chick that hopped up there. That shit was weird. Just saying goofy shit. We're gonna just kind of start where I guess right before the Paddle Boy get on. Go from there. Y'all make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Know the English accent will not be on today. Like I said, I'm just been busy doing other stuff. Super busy doing other stuff. Actually had a pretty good day. Nice 2 days of work. But tragedies come, just gotta have the same type of mindset when they don't come. So. Yeah, man. It's probably gonna be brutal. I mean, this live was brutal. Very incoherent, but dealing with Team Battle. The cloud chasing split that little creature be on. What else are you fucking gonna do? Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know if this is like the right music. Let's pick this one. What is this? Nah, not that one. Hold up, man. I gotta. Nah, that one don't fit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just go down. All right. Gotta get the right background music, Yeah. So I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all want the link to review some of this with me. I'm just gonna kind of go over the pop up and crash out type shit this little nigga be on and shit. I'm actually gonna pick the I guess that ain't that bad. I'll just rock with this. Alright, so the title of his live, Trill versus Pill, A Tale of Two Mindsets. I think I'm gonna scale back to where he was actually talking about that. I mean, what was it? It was like a 15 minutes. I don't know. He was up there by himself, pretty much making it clear. I thought. Yeah, just get in the right spot. Just realizing there's no thing that like you can't like fucking type anything. You should be able to type the timestamp. Oh my god. I got the man to just deal with a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I'm barely even moving there. All right, we'll just go from here. All right, shout out to Ella. Link to the description. Link to this live is in the description. Get my fair and honest viewpoint on it. I had to find where the fuck was the spot before that. They go by shit. Let me see. Put it in the chat. Say about 3. Yeah, say 328. 328.42. I'm put this in the chat. Blackhawk, what up? What up? You up, man? You got up. Yeah, man. Put this in the comments. Save it. Could put it in a private chat in the back, but what's the fun of doing that, right? Let me turn the music down just a tad. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on in YouTube land right now. I don't really care. I think tomorrow I'm probably going to address Freezy Anton situation from like last night. I'm sorry, last week. I think I might go over and review kind of what Freezy was talking about. Other than that, I'll eventually catch up, get some of these pre-records out for y'all. Have some fun. Cause I'm saying, the shit I'm going through in life, I shouldn't even. Things that are going on, I can't even say it's me going through it because it's really not me going through it. The only thing I can do, I think, is just pour in the work and people I love right now because more than too much going on. And I'm gonna just have to just, like I say, dial in the work, my own shit on here on this channel, probably not on a lot of people's channel and shit like that, because I really don't have the patience. My tolerance level is probably going to be lower than it's ever been for the next couple months, and deal with stuff that's going on with my family, and yeah. So I'm gonna just be over here working, bro, because I end up hurting somebody. So we're gonna get into because I think I caught this probably in the beginning. I think around this time, yeah, when he was up here by himself. So I think Ella did a good job at explaining his position over and over again. We're kind of gonna hear you'll know when you hear it. Of course, I'll let you know exactly what his premise is and his outline for his live, what he wanted to do with this live. He had set it up, I think, a couple of days ago. So the thumbnail and everything was out all scheduled, and I think he did a good job in his opening monologue, explaining what his point, what he looked to extract from the conversation that was on risky or whatever. Looking at two polar opposite perspectives, and so I was interested in seeing what he thought about it. I didn't have any intentions of hopping up on the panel back then. I mean, when I first saw it, but then once I seen the dumb stuff, I kind of did. But I had already set my day up to be, going to sleep at the time, so I couldn't break my schedule. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go.
Salute to you, Illa, for pushing the convo forward. Of course, that's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, put nobody in a summer jam screen, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all on the screen, so what we say is what we say, and all we can do is be held to that and be challenged on that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So in this conversation, I feel like these two separate trains of thought, they represent what I saw that was a little, that I'm not just seeing from Fatty, because let's get this clear. It's not about Fatty, not about Trill. It's about the mentality they represent, because that mentality is held by many. That's why they have supporters. So we're talking about the mentalities, because that's what you're going to run into, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to run into these people. You're going to run into people who understand these people or misunderstand these people. And that might make them understand or misunderstand you. So that's
right now I'm switching the headphones because it's just, I got the speakers going and that shit just sound like crazy loud. So I'm gonna swap that out. Wait 1 second. Put the headphones on real quick. I don't know. To me, I probably sound fine, but to me it just sounds super duper loud. I can only imagine it be some type of fucking echo. But that said, listening to what Illa just said, I think it was very clear and concise. I actually just want to play it again because I don't like to hear him say this, and this is at 15 minutes and 40 seconds into the live. So to hear him say that, he says this same thing. I think about I'm gonna say about 6 or 7 times before Fatty even comes up. But I'm gonna play it again. One more time. Because this is like the basis of it. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get it right. That's perfect.
Discussion. I saw the live. Salute to Trill. Salute to Fatty. Special salute to you, Illa, for pushing the convo forward. Of course, that's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, put nobody in a summer jam screen, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all on the screen. So what we say is what we say, and all we can do is be held to that and be challenged on that. Respect.
And that's my career. That's all I do is I'm holding people accountable for what the fuck they say on these panels or on their channel. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't really care about your personal life. Shit don't mean nothing to me. What you eat don't make me shit type shit. So whatever you make or don't make, who you fucking or who you fucking, you fuck her. That shit don't make my dick wet. I ain't worried about it. You know what I mean? So niggas be focused on the wrong shit. So it's just holding a nigga accountable for the shit you say online, whether that shit is accurate or not. So, and I got over 500 something videos, still adding to it now. I'm at the same risk that y'all have, but y'all niggas can't. You can't break down my shit like I can break down your shit, and it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So we all, Illasophical himself, Trill, all these content creators, we are open for scrutiny. Can't whine and complain about it. None of our subscribers, none of our family members, YouTube is not making us hit this live button, make these thumbnails. They're not forcing us to do anything. This shit is voluntary. Maybe some people have to do it to make money, to make ends meet. It is what it is. But nobody is forcing us to hop on these panels, start these lives up. So to whine and complain about it in any way, shape, or form is absolutely positively ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So he's absolutely correct on that. We are open for scrutiny. Other YouTubers or bloggers, they're showing their house, they're showing their life. You know what I'm saying? So we open for scrutiny, and for whatever we say, you volunteering for this criticism. So I back that 100%. I think some people came through in the chat. Hello, what up? If you want to break it down with me, you'll just holler at me. I'll send it to you. I'm not ready to throw the link down, but I'll send it to you. Anything if you want to hop up, it is what it is. Just let me know. Send me on IG. Cool, what up? I think did you just send a always coming through, bro? You always I ain't even opened the phone yet. I already know you. Always supporting, man. Black Hawk, appreciate you, bro. Black Hawk, hit me up. Hit the Cash App. That's what's up. Now listen, I'm appreciative because y'all don't have to, man. Definitely in a place where it's just to be fucking appreciative every fucking moment, bro. Because you never the fuck know. You just never know. So appreciate you, Black Hawk. Yeah. So Gore, Illa, Mel, he said Illa definitely got a lot of patience. Yeah, bro. I commend you on your patience with that boy. I don't got it at all. I mean, like the patience you have with him, I had that years ago on Bean's channel when Beans was giving him a show and shit. I had it then, like that first couple times. And once I realized the bullshit he was on, nigga, this is literally I'm talking about 2 years. 2 years ago. I've been dumb. That kid he's just getting dumber and dumber. So shout out to Mel nonetheless. Appreciate you for coming through, sweetie. T Riggles, what up? No, I don't got the exit today. I'm just chilling, man. I'm in a different place. Mel says the extremists do their absolute best to stagnate, to make the conversations, stagnant in this space, and that's what they do. Because a lot of reasons. We'll get through it throughout this. I don't got a front load on my positions right now, but I just want you to hear Ella again, like kind of through. I'm probably gonna stop it again because he says something else that I like.
Salute to you, Illa, for pushing the convo forward. Of course,
Need to be back.
That's all I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, put nobody in a summer jam screen, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we all on the screen. So what we say is what we say. And all we can do is be held to that and be challenged on that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So in this conversation, I feel like these two separate trains of thought, they represent what I saw that was a little, that I'm not just seeing from Fatty, because let's get this clear. It's not about Fatty, it's not about Trill. It's about the mentality they represent, because that mentality is held by many. That's why they have.
Just that part right there. It's just, again, this is at 15 minutes, 26 seconds into his live. He says this. So, barring the injury, barring the, intro and stuff like that. So it's like he from the beginning established that this is about a mindset. This is about how people thinking. And as he's about to say, a lot of people think like this is why you have the followings that you have on both respective sides. And when somebody makes that point, I think you should stick to that point. Me, I'll be direct. I'll do both of them. I'll deal with the people and I'll deal with the mindset at the same time. I kind of do that all the time. I'll be direct about it. I don't think Illa's the type of person that's just nigga, if I'm talking about you, I think he's that type of person to be like, nigga, if I'm talking about you, I'll say your name. So when he's being clear and concise like that on his show, you would think somebody would respect it. But what he's saying now, I think I've heard him say it 8 or 9 more times after this, which is fucking crazy. And it's probably at least 4 or 5 times before Fatty even came up. But y'all gonna see how stupid it is, man. It's mind-boggling to me. It don't make any sense.
We have supporters. So we're talking about the mentalities, because that's what you're going to run into, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to run into these people. You're going to run into people who understand these people or misunderstand these people. And that might make them understand or misunderstand you. So that's what this is about. So please, follow me. So I felt like people who think like Fatty or may associate their mindset with a Fatty, even people that support me, because you can't control who supports you. Peace to world class. What up? You can't control who supports you. You know what I mean? Who supports you is who supports you. But sometimes when you speak out for men, you can attract men that are logical. You can attract men that are maybe a little more extreme. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that. Right. But that's why we have to start having these conversations so things can be clear, because lines getting blurry and you don't want to get associated with things that are not agreeing with your bottom line as a content creator and as a man. And just because I see the issues of Black women in society does not make me not. I love. This is what he's about to say. He's been saying it throughout the live. I think he did a good job of really keeping his position, reminding the audience of his position, and it's because like he said, he want to extend the conversation, so it keeps the conversation open for what, for people that want to genuinely have a conversation. You have a spot to pick where it's like either side you on, we can have that conversation, and not that it's a debate situation, but people will have contentions with certain perspectives, and I think that's what a lot of people are here for. I don't think when people say no, we can have conversations, it's like, well, I don't like this part. Well, I don't like this part. I don't like this part about it. I think differently from that. That don't have to be a debate. A debate is, look, you're strong on this side, and you got research or whatever that you want to bring. You got facts and evidence that you want to bring. I'm on this side. I got equivalent. That's a debate. I think a lot of people come to this space for conversation. I think Illa is one of them.
that just want to have, you know, a genuine conversation. Cheeky Banner talks about that a lot. You know, he just want to have dope ass conversations, and I think that kind of gets missed. What's up, bro? What's up? Shout out to Tommy B. Bro, if you listening, I said in my last live, I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it, but I definitely want to pick up all the dads. So I publicly want to shout you out and salute you for just being a dope ass dad, allowing us to see that. You know what I'm saying? You, BMU, Hank, just to throw a couple names out there. Appreciate you guys. Proud of you guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. They don't even got to be on this channel. I'll just rather be a part of. It probably will be on this channel. I probably will set it up. Just acknowledging the dads in this space, not to disparage the moms and none of that, but just want to big y'all up, just to big y'all up. I don't know when. I'll be forgetting when these Mothers and Father's Days is. It don't got nothing to do with that. It's just shouting out, you know, men that I've seen over the years, literally over the years, be dope ass fathers. So shout out to you. I want to acknowledge you publicly, not just because you be on the channel, but everywhere I see you at online, you see them. You know, the babies is there. So, you know, we kind of wrap up line a couple of times. So I appreciate you for being a dad that you are. Not that I gotta thank you know that you got to be thankful, that you got to be thanked to do your job and shit like that. But you said it's this weekend, so yeah, I don't be keeping up. I don't be knowing, bro. I don't follow no holidays. But it's just on my mind, and I think stuff like that is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that people don't be thinking about. So I guess maybe I don't know, because I don't want to be aligned with that with the days, because I just, like I tell my son, every day is a holiday. Because the second you miss one of them, see how the next day gonna go. You know what I mean? But I think it's dope, man. I think fatherhood is amazing. I don't know who all got babies and all fathers, but I just know the guys, the three guys I mentioned, not that they're the only three guys. I know if I put my brain to it, I know it's other fathers and shit, in the space and shit. But I just know I see y'all the most. So you, Hank, and BMU. So I don't know if it'll be a live or video, but definitely gonna shout y'all out. And I'm saying it publicly, because if y'all know of anybody else, let me know. I definitely will acknowledge it. Because we be like, fathers need to have this, men need to get this. Well, we can do it ourselves, you know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna get back to I think, oh yeah, so shout out to Gore, appreciate you, Brody. He sent the cash app, and yeah, when it hit this number, I gotta bring my guy in.
Everybody who goes in an ambulance car, throw your hands up. If you go in the ambulance car, everybody who goes in the ambulance car.
That's what's up. So happy Father's Day this weekend then. That's hilarious. That's funny. That is funny. David, what up? Man, we yeah, we up, man. That's a little inside joke. That's just funny. Yeah, that's right.
Black people as a whole, more than I dislike what black women are doing.
Yeah, he said that earlier. Yeah.
So that's my stance. So my thing is, people who are still optimistic despite the gender war, despite how sisters feel about brothers, despite how brothers feel about sisters, people who are still optimistic to unify, despite that, I feel like there's a lot of resentment to men that do that by other men, and that doesn't make sense to me.
And it don't make sense to me, and I'm with Ella on this. Not surprisingly from him. I'm just surprised to hear somebody else say it, because that's the position I've always taken. If you look on these, if you remember where you ever see me at, I don't really be in these marriage conversations at all, because that's just not in my mindset right now, and it's not because I hate marriage. I just think, like I keep saying, you can't cook on top of dirt. You know what I mean? That's how I was raised. You clean the kitchen before you cook. I know it seems counterintuitive to other impatient people, but you don't want to cross contaminate. That's just fundamental. And I think right now to promote that would be cooking on top of dirt. It's a lot of stuff that we need to get understood. Not that individuals can't put it together, but to say it generally, just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's responsible, unless you have a culture where you guys are what's a good word? I'm gonna say this word. I wish it was a better word in my mind. Where you kind of have a cocoon around you, and you have an environment where you can protect your circle from from outside influences, to a sufficient level. Obviously, and it can't be perfect. But I bring that up because I don't really have strong positions on it. I just think the behavior and the mindset needs to be addressed. And like Illa said, and what I've said on my live, like, I don't care about the manosphere, red pill, MGTOW. They don't speak for real men like me who have legitimate problems with what women are doing. Their behavior is my problem. I don't hate them. I hate the shit that they be doing. Because like I was telling the women the other day when they was in live, like, you're not your behavior. You had your identity and who you were before you was even born, before you ever did a fucking thing. So people confuse these two things. And I clarify that with, another person has a right to identify you by your behavior, but you yourself, not your behavior. You can do fucked up shit the first half of your life and then do dope shit the second half of your life. So which one are you? That's the identity crisis. You think you your behavior. No, you have an identity outside of that. That shit supersedes your behavior. We just expect your behavior to reflect your identity. That's what a standard really is. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's comprehensive, but we'll see. Reaper, what up? So, I'm gonna jump from here. I think because what he said, I just wanted to show that he said this earlier. It wasn't like he was responding to anything. He went into the live with this as the premise, and the mindset. I might need to refresh this. I don't know why it's kind of look like it's lagging from this position. Reaper, what up? Reaper, stop being Nigerian, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't no good. The Nigerian nightmare. I think I was told like this because people have come here. I was told like this. For God, Mimi. Oh, wow. That's why I don't like that nigga world class. He think he's just so fucking smart and funny. I was told like this for God, Mimi. Oh, wow. This Reaper, the Nigerian nightmare for God who made me,
Because I don't know if you brothers know this, but you ever notice, and men and women do this, you ever notice when somebody be like, yo.
So I guess I'll pause it. I don't have this in the description, but the live that he was doing is called, I guess, this might be hashtag, this might be risky, TMBR presents uninterrupted live featuring at Trillic hyphen Trill. I guess it's like, I forgot what that thing called. I forgot what it's called. Then it's like hashtag TBR, but I guess it's like uninterrupted live featuring Trill. I guess when you put that in and put this might be risky, it'll come up. But I think everybody's been, not everybody, but there's been a lot of YouTubers responding to this live, so it's not hard to find. I just don't think this part of his live is not really, it was supposed to be around what happened in this live, but it just ended up not being. You know what I mean? He said, you just mad because you ate Jollof as much as you do Chinese fried and rat. Nigga, listen. I'm just I can't even, don't even get me started on that Chinese food. I'm so glad I went vegan, nigga. Motherfuckers had us eating rat, thinking it was pork and shit. It is a sickness of the highest order. Sickness to be Nigerian, So yeah, it shouldn't be hard to find. So we'll just kind of this live. We'll just go from here. I think what's gonna happen is Beans bitch ass is gonna drop off, and then Fatty's super pedophile ass is gonna come up there.
Explain something.
Yeah, I don't like Beans at all. Fuck that nigga on some real shit.
But then when you witness it, it's like, I heard what you said, but you on some bullshit too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of guys that complain about situations about what they woman, then you see them interact, and you see a lame nigga that she see too. Or same thing with women. Some of y'all don't always be honest about what really go on in the relationship and how things really transpire, men and women. And we give the fucking narrative that's convenient to the bigger narrative. We all be messing up sometimes. And some women are just extra annoying and extra masculine. And some dudes are actually lame and are actually corny because they don't have what it takes to actually program a woman's mind. They think because I make good money, I have a good job, I'm responsible, that a woman should submit to me strictly off those principles, and it's not the case.
Yeah, that shit is corny, and that shit is corny, weak. It's dumb because it's like if you do that, why shouldn't she do the shit she do when you the leader? If you do that, I work at IBM. I'm the fucking regional whatever manager shit. I'm fucking at 120,000. Submit to me. It's some fucking gay, weak, corny shit, bro. And that has nothing to do with being a man, especially not in this country where it's fucking competition. You know, like look at this panel, right? This is competition. People are up here competing. The nigga modern renaissance man is at 200,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like this country is about competing. So even within our culture, right? So for you to just think that, like I just like the mindset is fucking retarded to me. For you to just think, oh, you work at this job or you whatever, you make this amount of money just because chicks say they want money when you obviously don't understand women. They just say shit to see what they can get away with. That's the reality of the shit. For you to think you don't gotta compete, you goofy nigga. You can make 150. It's probably a slick nigga that's at 80. That's fine as fuck to these women. That's gonna dust you the fuck off. Cause the nigga know what to say. He know how to say it. He know where to take her. And you just sitting there goofy talking about I make 150. Submit. Nah, motherfucker, that's not how that work. You stupid. Like nigga, get the fuck out of here. You gotta compete, nigga. You gotta compete, nigga. Like in real life. Like I'm 38. Like the little niggas that I watch on the block, like the little boys. Oh, you had to hold the door open for it. Get his little help with his little book bag. These little niggas is on the corner now. Nigga, so if I was on the corner, they'd move me the fuck out at 38. You know what I mean? Like that's just life. You look at the league, the same shit with the league. You look at your regular corporate job. When you moved to your job 5 years ago, it was this manager, that manager, and that manager. Now with some new young kid here, some one person that stayed this whole time, and it's another. That's how life is, man. It's competitive. You gotta want to play. If you don't want to play, get the fuck out the way.
That would contradict what y'all been saying though.
Hey, I gotta you had to be a rich guy to get a woman. All right, real talk.
But
when did I ever say you had to be?
Shout out to Marcus White. I like Marcus White. He's a dope kid, man. I think he's my age, actually. Yeah, I think Marcus like 38, 37. Same my age. Shout out to UT.
Hold up. We have a guest. Fatty's in the building. What's up, Fatty? What's going on, bro? You been paying attention?
I wish I could not tell you that, but I have to, yes. No, he made it up here. He just was up there making up shit. Gore says he's at a world class. I would argue that there is no significant change in lifestyle between. Yeah, that's a good argument. I mean, okay, so it's close to 100%, right? Because it's $70,000 difference, right? But those two numbers, just in this modern economy, you really not. It ain't really that. It's not that big of a difference. Especially what we're talking about in terms of a woman, they don't be fucking knowing, bro. And if you know how to manage like 80,000 to 100, I say like 175. That probably another 25. Yeah, you making some noise. You're in a different, obviously in a different tax bracket, but your life is going to dramatically change. Now 70 and 80, that's almost 100. But in terms of competition, a woman be fine, bro. See, thank you. You just right on time. I was about to say it. It all depends on how you. It irritates me having these conversations because my most professional background is financial services. So when I hear people saying 100K or 200K, I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like y'all don't have any clue what you're talking about. Then you don't even know how to set up shit. Y'all don't know money. Just saying weird shit because you sound good. And I'm not a nigga that make money. They ain't trying to finance no. no consumer that's just gonna waste his bread. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mel for that, because that's the deal. Yeah, you said from experience. Yeah, I mean, you can't, like, it depend on what you want to do, right? If you just at 80K, you want to live a regular life, like a regular middle class life, cool. Even at 150 is just I'm comfortable living this. Like, I wouldn't say comfortable. I would say I'm confident living a middle class life. 150 is really middle class money when you smart, when you know what to do. $2 million is really only 50,000 passive income, or 100,000 passive income. When you know when you smart, it's really middle class money, and people really don't understand that when you financially literate in 2024. But people behind. But I think we do need to have more financial literacy conversations, because it's actually really, really fun, to be honest with you. After you get through the nuances and the fundamentals, financial literacy conversations, and learning about SEP IRAs and Roth IRAs and 401ks and trusts and S corps and stuff that you can do. It gets exciting. It gets pretty fun. You know what I'm saying? And with vehicles and all that stuff, it's actually pretty fun and exciting. Once you realize what you can do, you start understanding the aspect of what's tax deferred and learning how to insure things. It's a fun concept. It's fun when you get the ideas, you get the concept, and then you just like, oh damn, I could do this, you can do that, you can do that, and you just be thinking about that shit. Then you get in the communities and have these conversations. It's much more fun. I mean, you're gonna sound like a nerd, but it's fun. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hassan. Oh yeah, they both from the 24. Okay, I did. Yeah, that shit change every year. So I just be assuming I ain't gonna say that a lot too. I hate tax fucking goals. I can't stand them. Used to have compliance meetings every fucking 6 months. I hate fucking tax conversations. Like, that shit's annoying. It irritates myself.
I was watching for 3 hours, and I was
this nigga comes in and says he's been watching for 3 hours, right? So that means he's seen the same shit. Because like I show at 15 minutes, right? This is at 3 hours 29 minutes. 15 minutes. Illa gave his position, right? But Illa says this stuff throughout the 3 hours, so I'll let y'all go watch that part, so you can see how much fucking cap this kid got and how difficult these conversations. Even though it's like, be mature, right? Give people a chance. Illa does all this shit, and this idiot, y'all know if it's the truth, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. I don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. I ain't gonna say that hold you. This nigga's a bitch. Like, the nigga's a bitch. He just makes everything so effeminate, and it's fucking annoying. Like, it was a cool conversation. I think I had fell asleep by the time Baines and them got up there. But it was a dope ass conversation up to that point.
Paying attention?
I woke up a little later. Seen that shit in the morning.
I was watching for 3 hours, and I was like, when are they going to say one negative thing about Trill? I waited 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Negative about you.
And there was
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So if y'all seen the premise that he set up, you're waiting for him to say one negative thing about Trill for what? When he specifically said it's not about Fatty, it's not about Trill, it's about the mindset that both people have. That's literally what he said. It ain't no type of pandering, it ain't no type of faking. That is verbatim to the T what the fuck he said. You get the first shit you're saying when you get your goofy clown ass the fuck up on the panel is you're waiting for him to say something negative about him. For the fuck what? For what? Why the fuck would you be waiting for that? That doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do. You couldn't have possibly watched the shit for 3 hours and came up with that. And you're an intelligent person. There got to be a lot of lies in there.
There was like not even, I think this part is wrong. I think there was nothing. So I came here to have a conversation.
That's cool. That's cool. But this the thing though.
Yes.
Like I said, I don't disagree with having frustration with me. I don't disagree with being pissed off with what they say. What I seen in this scenario with you and Trill, I don't agree that with every single thing he says. I told you, I said on the live, I said, you may not agree with somebody's journey, but I agree with the destination. I think Trill was on Lucky Channel. I forgot what channel it was, where he had said something about, I think he said something to the effect of, let's me paraphrasing. You can quote me on it, I guess. I think he said something to the effect of the most
valuable thing is the woman's vagina or something like that. I think that's what he was saying. I was on the panel, I hopped on the panel with him. I think it was Lucky Channel. And I'm like, no, bro, the most valuable thing is time. So, and I know when I was saying what I was saying, he just said that he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing, but he didn't disagree with me. He just accepted it and moved on. So I ain't really had no problem outside of that with him. So that's the only time I think I've ever been on a panel with him. I don't have no problem with disagreeing with nobody in the space, as y'all know. On the panel, on the channel, it don't make me no difference. So he Lucky Marie used to be on Krew season a lot, so I would watch him, and I kind of see him a lot like Sharon. But even though they dramatically different in their experiences, because I think Trill deal with a lot of women, but Sharon only dealt with, like, I think he said 3 or 4 women in his whole life. But I think these are the guys that they really believe the shit that they saying, which I'm fine with. If that's how your experiences is, I really can't prove too much that you're being dismissive. But if that's what you truly believe, I'm cool with that. Because then we can have a conversation. But if you just fucking faking and just saying shit, that shit get annoying. I don't watch the kid enough to know what the fuck he been doing, because I think he like 36 or something like that. 36, 37. I don't watch him enough to know everything he be saying. Because when I'm watching Krew season, they having a full conversation. He kind of like he talk a little bit more than JR do on the Peef. But I think I could understand, because I know these red pill niggas, I can understand them associating him with simping. But what I start every conversation with, right? What I think every conversation should be started with when it comes to these relationships is, I don't give a fuck how nobody take it, and I know what side I'm on. And it's your problem. The foundation and the fundamental about these relationship conversations is that there are fundamentally 2 brackets. There's a bracket for I want to call them attractive to very attractive people, to average to unattractive people. That's the second bracket. So attractive to, highly attractive people, and the second bracket is average to unattractive people. We're having 2 dramatically different experiences, right? So you can wrap fucking almost 100% of that red pill shit to average and unattractive experiences and what they expect and what they call a contradiction in X, and Y. Trill, by his experience, by you watching women respond to him, you know what bracket this nigga is in. It is what it is. That's the straight way of saying it. I can't say it no other way. You know what bracket he in. You can tell by his fucking conversations that this is a nigga that get pussy easily. Right? So he's not gonna fucking have the same concepts and be mirroring Fatty. No, the fuck he's not gonna speak, because this is what Fatty says. He says this consistently. Because like it fucking makes sense. Trill or me, and I cannot possibly talk from the average nigga position, because I don't have an average nigga life. So for me to do that is you asking me to lie. I don't have y'all experience. If I pick out a fucking 100 times I've asked a girl out, the shit is fucking less than 10 times I've been told no. Like, genuinely, no, I don't want. If she got a boy, if I ask her out, she got a boyfriend, that ain't no real no. That's just a non-applicable situation. I would tell anything of that. You ask a girl out, she got a boyfriend. I don't care if she lying or not. You got a boyfriend to me. That shit don't count. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we're clear. If the nigga, she got a boyfriend, she got a husband. That don't even count. That's practice. At best. That's just practice. It's probably less than 10 times. Not only because it's not like I'm just shooting at every chick I think cute. I'm shooting shots at chick that out like, yeah, nah, bro, that's my type. She the type that like me. So yeah, that deal. These niggas is getting shot down fucking 7 out of 10 times. We're not having the same fucking experience. So why the fuck would I talk from a position of the average nigga? I'm not the average nigga. Right now I'm 38. I never drank a day in my life. I never smoked a day in my life. No tattoos, no criminal record. Never tried a drug a day in my life. Been vegan since 2012. Stopped drinking tap water in 2010. Stopped watching TV, listening to the radio in 2007. Just for my fucking behavior alone, I'm a 1%er. I'm not average. Trill is a successful YouTuber, a social media personality. He's not average. He's fucking 1%. Well, how the fuck can he speak? What can he speak from? If he's gonna be definitive and like this is that, he got to go from his experience. You can't dismiss him because he's non-average. His experiences is real, just like the average nigga's experience is real. But Trill can't talk to that position. Nigga, this is what it is for me. Y'all niggas is in this upper bracket. I'm in this bracket. Whether it's from cash, from whatever the reason, women like him. Cash, presence, looks, swag. I hate that fucking word swag. I can't even fucking believe that shit came out of my mouth. Reputation, whatever fucking reason a man is in that attractive to highly attractive bracket for a woman, that's the fucking experience he gonna have. For him to speak counter to that is him. I don't know, fucking no nigga, don't lie to me. It's just that simple. The same shit that goes for women. I don't give a fuck. Like the shit. Here's the shit. Fatty is gonna show Trill saying a certain thing, right? And when I'm hearing these conversations, I'm putting it in these two brackets. Do this girl look like Six the Goddess? Or do she look like fucking Gabby Sidibe? A Six the Goddess can do exactly what Trill say in this video. Fuck 3 niggas that week, get a next nigga, and a nigga not gonna give a fuck because it's Six the Goddess. She's 6 foot, fucking chocolate, thick and cute. The fuck? Slim, thick and cute. You can do whatever the fuck she want to do. If you think she can't, it's because you're stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb. They was talking about, they gonna end up talking about Love Dorsey. Love Dorsey is bad as fuck. She got tattoos, body, nigga. The fuck she gonna be with it? She gonna have her way out here, nigga. It's just, bro. It's just weird. These fucking concepts, nigga. I don't know how to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be fake. Just call shit what it is, and you just gotta accept some truths that don't feel good to you in your life that maybe disqualify you. And I think a lot of these kids don't have the ability to do that. And some of these truths invalidate your voice. And I don't think they have the ability to do that. I think they're taking this opportunity as an opportunity to go, well, fuck it, nigga, it's my turn. We up now. I get that. But if this shit wrong, Sarah, what up? If this shit wrong, it's shit wrong. It's a mixture of conversations, man. It's just even this picture here. I don't even know who shot. Oh, that's Shot-Town. Oh, that be on what's okay. Just a mixture of these pictures, barring Fatty being up there twice. It's a lot of different states, nigga. Like I think Hamp is in Texas. I think Trill might be in Texas too. I think Illa's in New York. I think Marcus is Marcus in California? I know UT in the South somewhere. Is Marcus in California? Marcus in Florida. Nonetheless, y'all get the point. This nigga's fucking Portugal, right? This is a wide array of people, wide array of different different regions. So the competition is different, man. You can't expect anything to be routine average because it's really not quantifiable when you come down to real-time rubber meets the road application. See, and I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna go back to the video. This is the thing that always invalidates Fatty. Is this the word I said earlier, competition? The competition you have in your country when you are a foreigner. You are a foreigner in your country that you're from. You're not even fucking from there genetically. You're from another country. So even in the country your bloodline is from, and in the country that you live in, that you are an immigrant to, it is not the competition, the same level of competition to damn near any state in the North America. We had a different level of competition at a ridiculously high level when in terms of dealing with women and what they get to experience in the type of courting that men do at various levels of attractiveness and various levels of like I said, courting with money, with reputation, with prestige, etc. We had a different competition level. You do not know what it's like to be in a club with a nigga like me or Trill or Hamp and pull a chick that they can't get, or pull a chick that they want. A fatty don't know how to compete with the room that he in, on the panel that he in. You don't know how to compete in a room with us. You just don't. You don't understand it. It's like talking to these niggas just played in the UFL. They just had that conference championship, right? The bottom 2 teams in the NFL will beat the fucking brakes off of them niggas. Everybody know that. They will blow them niggas out 53-0 a piece. It's a different level of competition. And these is niggas in the country. Like, you have to understand that. Oh, Oh, he in Carolina? Okay, appreciate it. I'm just keeping shit a stack, bro. What you say, Go? You said he always has to control an narrative. That's a fact. Anytime he has to debated anyone with real life experience, Patty is lost all the time. He lives through YouTube talking points, and he cannot pull from his real life. And the thing is, it's always got to be some persona person that you pulling on. He said, if this nigga don't, what? What you say? He said, if this nigga don't make me next time, it's on. What you saying right there? Oh, name me. Well, then you need a hot paddle. Where you at? What the fuck you at? Oh, you in Oakland, South Dog. Yeah, nigga. That's. I mean, that part. I mean, I know people don't want to hear that shit, but the competition is real, bro. And it's not even just that simple of being in the same room. Dealing with a chick's ex, you competing with the shit the niggas did before, and you gotta pay for this shit. You gotta pay for all the negative shit the nigga did. If he smacked her up, cussed her out, you gotta pay for that shit. You still competing with the exes, and you still competing with the niggas that's in pursuit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't understand that, bro. That part is important when we having these relationship conversations. What level of competition has this chick seen? Where is she from? What brackets is she in, and what bracket were the men in that she's dealt with? These things ain't coming up in these conversations. They having vain conversations, high value man and all this other shit and stepfather and goofy shit. No, nigga, the fundamental facts is what bracket is she in? What bracket is the niggas in? And what's the level of competition she's in? Because these niggas can be in certain brackets, but how they talk to women down south is different from how we talk up here in the north. So Maryland, the first southern state, but they still call us northerners or whatever. We it's a little different a bit than how they talk down south. You know what I'm saying? Even I'm talking southeast. It's different. Competition is different. You know what I'm saying? Chicks from the south may not like all that gear and shit and all that Nike and shit. All, you know what I'm saying? All them name brand shit. A chick from the north may need to see that, and they may need to see a couple diamonds on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not just the gold mouth. It's just that shit factor in when it comes down to opening your mouth and being with a chick versus these general conversations. And I think that's what Illa was speaking to a degree. Maybe not as in depth as I just went into, but he was speaking to those facts. He actually said something real similar. So let's get back into it.
I'm not sure that I agree with your particular destination or other people's particular destination. Not when it comes to life in general, but when it comes to this relationship conversation. Now, maybe you can't do exactly what Trill do. Maybe you cannot be 6'5", and I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about a mindset.
Right.
You can acquire that. And I think that's what he speaks to. There's nothing wrong with saying however you choose to get there. You may not agree with Trill's journey on how to acquire a state of being solid, but that should be your goal. And it shouldn't be that based on, because when I get here, I'm going to get a woman. It's because I want to be that for myself. Because if you're not looking for a wife at 22, 23, 24, it's a lot of reasons that can dictate why you're not looking for that. However, if you are, there are certain steps to take. We can be honest. Like I know I'm an anomaly because I got married at 23, and it was still a struggle at that age. But most guys are not looking for a wife at that age. But whatever you're looking for at that age, you will find it. A lot of us at that age are looking for.
What do y'all think about that? Do y'all agree that most guys are not looking for a wife at that age? I'm mixed on it. I think guys are looking for, that main chick type thing. If you kind of want to look at that as a wife, but the traditional look, probably not. But I think guys are looking for that solid girl around 20 something. You want. I mean, if you include the poly, I think maybe guys are looking for a wife. But I know what he's mean. I know what he mean when he say it, because it's like guys don't want to stop. You know what I'm saying? We still being pushed, and you getting a baddie, but you want to get all the bad chicks or whatever. You kind of like when I was in my early 20s. Like my experience. I think Sharon was kind of talking about it today on his channel. When I was 19, I met a 32-year-old at the job I was working at, and shit changed my life. After that, I was like, shit, what else can I get? So I was like, man, I'm gonna get everybody type I can think of. So, but I was still at the same time open to I dropped the link pin to the top of the chat too. Y'all want to hop up. At the same time, I was open to some dope ass women, and I met a girl around the same time that I just kind of was in love with at that point. Your camera ain't showing up. I think you up here. You're in the mountains. God damn. Okay, I think you good now. What up?
What's that?
We up.
I don't know if my shit fucked up. I'm in the mountains. I'll be up here for a little bit, but when I get down to the bottom, it'll be better. But first of all, I wanted to say, hey, nigga, you average as fuck. But I think what a lot of these cats don't understand is, right, even for niggas that's not quote unquote average, you start somewhere. And so what niggas be speaking from is like me at 41, I'm a beast compared to what I was at 22. Even though I still had success at 22, if I had the mental of what I have now and the information I have now at 41, like I would have been a monster at 22. I can explain to you what I picked up. Even though I was successful back then, I can explain to you what I could have done to even be more successful back then. And I think that's what they miss on is, even if I'm not the average guy, I'll give you that, right? But there was a point where there was an awkwardness. And I think that's what a lot of niggas don't understand. Like every nigga, even if you like one of them ones, you still have to go through that awkward phase. You still have to go through that phase where you got the butterflies when you try to go talk to a girl. Like you have to go through that phase too. The difference between me and you is I got through that phase maybe a little bit faster.
Right.
And you didn't. And so a lot of these cats are stuck in that phase, that more of a beginner phase than a lot of other guys. And so when guys try to explain to them how to get out of that, then they try to throw at you, you're above average, so you don't even understand my troubles. And it's like, well, no, I've had some of your troubles before. Maybe not to the extreme that you've had, but I had issues where I fumbled the pussy, where I literally, the draws was mine, and I said some goofy shit, and whoop, them draws got dried up real fast. And I'm like, damn, okay, stay away from that conversation now. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can still explain to you where some of your mistakes is because I've made them too. And I think that's what they need to understand.
Yeah, I don't disagree. See, you talking more of the even a little further down the road than what I was talking, right? I'm just saying just the outlook be wrong. Their whole outlook on how relationships work is just wrong. Not even get into the next stage of what you women want.
This is why I say a lot of that happens. Is because when a lot of dudes get rejected, they never investigate why it happened. You know what they do? They create it through their insecurities. So she treated me like that because I was short.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time about the insecurity.
I said, so instead of them figuring out why the woman treated them like that, they created in their mind through their insecurities. So the girl didn't not talk to me because I was awkward. She didn't talk to me because I'm only 5'7". When that had nothing to do with why she didn't talk to you, it was because you was awkward as fuck, or because you was dressed goofy, or because this. But instead of you investigating why, you make up the reason in your head, and it's usually going to be made up through your insecurities. So it's got to be this, because if I feel like this about me, then she has to feel like that as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm with that. And I that people do that. Niggas do that in sports. Niggas do that with competition.
Yeah, and so the reason why I said that is it goes to what you're saying. So that's why they're wrong on a lot of their takes on women, is because they get their takes from their experience, and a lot of their experience is wrong. Because if they went back to that girl and go, when I hollered at you, why you never talked to me? And then they'll tell you, oh, it was because this, and this. You might be blown away and be like, damn, I thought it was this. So you've been living your whole life thinking, oh, they've been not fucking with me because I'm 5'7", or because, I ain't got no money, or because I drive this kind of car. And she'll give you a completely different excuse. But you've literally been living your life and basing these arguments off of the fact that you think it's because of this.
Yes. You know what? You know what that's like, though, Tommy? That's like a second phase of being afraid to talk to women. Like you didn't got past that one phase of the initial shit, but then you won't even talk to her afterwards. After you broke ice. Like you still not talking to her. You still not asking her.
Yeah. Because I've been in a situation where I kind of doubled back and was like, damn, baby, like, what's happening? Like, why? And I've had a woman explain to me, like, oh, well, like I was talking to a dude at this time. I didn't know that because that ain't the excuse she gave me. But when I talked to her later on, she told me that, oh, I was talking to a dude at this time. Okay, I respect that. Or I was just in a bad mood. Like, it's so many different excuses I got that I didn't know myself, that I just happened to have the opportunity to go double back and holler and go, oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Right. I get it now. You get what I'm saying?
You heard earlier when I was like, you know, when if I go to like 100 chicks, I'm not gonna get 10 no's. But if I talk to a chick, I ask out or see what's up with her, she's like, I got a boyfriend or I got a husband. That's not a loss to me. That's not a no to me. Well, that's just practice.
But
you know what I'm saying?
So, but see, because I want to explain what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I think because you're at a point where you typically know the type of woman that would go for you, so you can have that percentage. Yes. But now I'm going to keep it solid. Now, if you just randomly spoke to women, and this is what these niggas don't understand, the guys that aren't quote unquote successful. If world class now just goes to 10, just random, I just see it bad when I talk to them, that percentage might drop to 4 out of 10, right?
3 or 4 out of 10, yes.
What they don't understand is the best baseball player the best batting average ever in baseball history is 426. That means that nigga was out 6 out of 10 times. And he's the best ever.
Yes.
So when you out here and you really out here, you know what I'm saying, putting feet to pavement, that's what it's gonna be. And so what happens is the ones that figure that out the most is the ones that get more comfortable with being rejected and they don't take it as personal. Exactly. We're watching the guys that get rejected and they take it personal and they're taking the time out to figure out why. If I get rejected, I don't give a fuck why. I'm on to the next.
Exactly.
I'm not sitting around crying about it. I'm not sitting around talking about, women don't like 6'4" niggas, or women don't like skinny guys, or women don't like niggas with fades. Okay, she don't like me, cool. Let me see what the next one hollering about. And that's the biggest difference between niggas that win and niggas that lose. The niggas that lose is gonna dwell on the losses, and the niggas that win is about to go seek them wins.
Exactly. Hopping, and it's like even like you get your nose right. Like I was saying before, with if you talk to a chick, she got a boyfriend, she got a husband. That's just practice. But them niggas will take it as she supposed to just go for me regardless. No, nigga. Nah, nigga. No. That shit not even. I get that shit. We say this shit in the rap songs. I want another bitch. You don't want another nigga bitch. Cause why the fuck what the bitch gonna do when she with you? What she gonna do? What you gonna expect her to do?
Unless you're specifically looking for that type of shit, like, when I was, hella young and single and shit, I didn't give a fuck. I used to tell niggas, I'm the perfect side nigga. I'm gonna give you dick and I'm gonna leave you alone. You feel me?
But that's not the type of nigga that will be in these conversations giving a fuck about what a bitch says.
Exactly. And I was just gonna go back to exactly. And I also wouldn't be on the internet complaining about. Exactly. So it's just, but I mean, we've been saying this shit for years. These conversations just are weird because I'm just not used to niggas dwelling on losses. Like, nah, nigga, we focus on the wins, nigga.
What can't say? You got an uncharacteristic something to losers. Whatever the fuck he said. That's the type of shit that's going on.
You have an uncharacteristic allegiance to losers.
Allegiance to losers. Yeah, it's like I can't get this shit, nigga. Because I know it sounds like these niggas is hood niggas. No, bro. When I was in that mindset, I'm just getting pussy, bro. I swear on my life, I didn't give a fuck what a chick said, whether it was going to help me or hurt me. I did not care. This
has nothing to do with hood. I know square niggas that get bitches. It has nothing to do with hood. I know square niggas that get bitches. I know some niggas that could be considered nerd niggas that get bitches. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not specific to hood niggas like that. That's how.
It's certain men that just I didn't seem to like. What's them niggas? What's them niggas that be in the fraternity?
You know what?
That wear the bow tie.
The frat niggas, I think. Shit, I don't know.
Not the Qs, like the next opposite.
Oh,
like,
you talking about the I know you talking about shit.
I forgot them. I forgot them shits. Like them. It's some of them niggas where I get they, you know what I'm saying? They got
this is my point though, world class. If you're gonna make the thug argument, right? The street nigga argument, well, that's gonna pertain to black girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've had success with white women. I've had success with Mexican women. I've had success with Asian women. So it's not just this street shit, because we will all admit that people that come from those backgrounds don't necessarily go for that. That's usually when we have these conversations, is black women attracted to the street thing. Okay, cool. I've had plenty of white women. I've had plenty of Mexican women. I've had plenty, like, my shit that translated over races. So you can't even say it's a motherfucker, because trust me, nigga, when I holler at a white girl, I'm not thugging when I holler at a white girl, nigga. Y'all will see Thomas B. You won't see Tommy B, nigga. Nigga, I know how to turn this. Hey, I know how to turn this shit on and off, nigga. Please believe me, nigga.
It's just Tomas. We talking to the
hey, no. Hey, listen, dead ass. Yes, it's Tomas on my mama. G-O-D.
Oh shit! I am Tomas. That is hilarious.
So you can't even go to the street nigga thing, because again, this shit translates, my nigga. I done fucked with church girls. I done fucked with nigga. Literally, one of my exes, one of my most solid exes, is, I'm not talking about only in the anime. The bitch dresses up and goes to the conferences, nigga.
At the conferences.
I'm not just dealing with hood rat hoes, nigga. She's at the fucking anime conferences dressed up, my nigga.
In Sailor Moon outfit.
You feel me? So you ain't talking to a nigga that only deal with a certain type of nigga. My shit stretches all the way across, nigga.
Talk your shit. That's crazy.
You feel me? So I'm just so that's why I be telling niggas, like, so when certain niggas speak, now I will say, to Fatty's credit, Trill was on some bullshit. Trill made a comment and said every single chick he's fucked in life has been wifey material. Nigga, that's blasphemous. That's motherfucking blasphemous.
That was on.
That's blasphemy. Blasphemy. Shouts out to y'all. Continue, man. Y'all are.
What's up, big dog?
That was on.
Go ahead.
That was on Risky. He said that.
Was it? I believe it was. Yeah, he was on Risky. Yup. That nigga said. I want to say it was, because I think Fatty asked him. Yeah, it was when him and Fatty was going back and forth. And Fatty was like, "So Trill, you telling me every single chick that you mess with been wifey material?" That nigga said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "All right, Trill, you gotta stop.
You gotta know what you mean by that."
No, world class. No, there ain't no meaning to it. You done fuck some hoes, nigga.
Well, yeah.
You done fuck some bitches that's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. This bitch get hit by a bus in the morning.
Where he from though? You know this. I mean, listen.
And mind you, hold on. And mind you, because this is where Fatty got him. He said, "All right, what's your body count?" So Trill didn't want to say. He said, "Okay, more than 10, yeah. Less than 30, yeah." So you done fuck between 11 and 29 bitches, and you tell me every last one of them was wife material. Trill, you my nigga, but you gotta stop.
Nah, not in
Houston. You my nigga, but you hey, world class. I've been to Houston. You a goddamn lie, nigga.
Not in Houston.
Hey, listen.
This was in Dallas. I've been to Houston. Nah.
I used to be in Houston all the time, my nigga. I'm telling you. Listen, I don't even know you personally, Trill, but I'm telling you, you cat, nigga. Cause look, hey, world class. Cause me and that nigga, listen, me and that nigga align too much. It's so much shit that Trill has said that I've literally verbatim said out of my own mouth. So I kind of get the nigga. So at a certain point, I'm like, all right, dog, like you kind of stretching it. You feel me? Like you done knocked down some. You feel me?
Like I said earlier, he said stuff that I just thought. I think it was on. I don't know if it was on Lucky Panel. I can't remember. Whatever channel it was on, I can't remember what channel it was on. Whoever channel it was on, it probably was Lucky Channel. And he said this shit about the most valuable thing in the world is the vagina, or something like that. I'm like, nah, man, it's time. So I'm not super vouching for him, and that's the thing with this though. That's what
and I agree with you on that, because niggas really don't give a fuck about body count like that.
And that's so look, he brings a video in, right, and on Illa show later on, right, and he talks about that, and I was like, a 6 to goddess Niggas not gonna care about her body count, bro. I don't.
They ain't gonna give a single fuck, bitch. Only thing they give a fuck about is I'm next.
That's it. As sad as it seems, it may not be make niggas look better. Nigga, no. Six the guys. What's the other chick? Melly Monaco, the French chick with the pretty eyes, little body.
But
they're not gonna care.
But world class. That's life. That's called privilege. It is what it is. It's certain shit that a lot of these bitches ain't gonna give a fuck about that I can do, and some of you niggas can't.
See, I like
it is what it is.
She's saying, how could we prove it though? She talking about the I'm assuming she talking about. I think I'm right.
Disprove what? Trill?
Yeah, what he was saying. Because I can understand
because we're men. That's how we get to prove it, Mel. Because we're men. And so if we're as men being realistic, let's get this understood, Mel. At 18, you trying to find somewhere to stick your dick. You're not trying to find a wife.
Yeah.
At 18, you're trying to find somewhere to put that motherfucker, and who's gonna allow you to put it in there?
Well, I said earlier, like I think, like I was talking about me, right? At 19, when I messed with the 32-year-old, she wronged me. I wanted to get anything I can get at it. I was like, yo, what else the fuck can I get? But I think at the same time, like I met a girl. I met my third girlfriend. Like I'd have married her at that age, but again, I'm not normal. I wasn't drinking and smoking at that age.
But also, again, at that age, would you admit her? Absolutely. But also, if you look back at that age and how you was then and how you are now, it might have been the worst decision of your life.
Could have been.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got a girl when I was 18. Same thing, bro. One of the best girlfriends to this day. Top 3 girlfriend I've ever had in life. Never had an argument with her. Never had an argument with her. Nigga, we was together for like a year and a half. Never had one argument. Then reconnected with her a couple of years ago and literally kicked off. We had not seen each other in like over 15, almost 20 years. And literally kicked off like the day we left each other. I'm talking about literally just boom.
I'm gonna tell I'm talking we on the damn phone. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell the whole channel. I'm still look. I'm gonna keep shit a bang. Her name started with a J. She was chocolate, 5'8". Yo, nigga, virgin. A virgin, thick.
Yeah, I'm scared of virgins. I ain't gonna lie to you. Always have been. I
was terrified, and we had a lot of conversations about that. Now, see, the 32-year-old and the one I'm talking about, they was at the same job. So I knocked the 32-year-old down while I was talking to her.
Yeah,
we ended up still being together. I never fucked
Look, hey, listen. This nigga ain't drinking, ain't smoking, but he doing some fucking.
Nigga, I was out of control. Yeah. I was out of control. I went crazy. I was going psych. I'm like,
I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't watch TV, but you gonna get this dick.
I'm gonna get that's a motherfucking fact. You gonna get this dick, lady. Listen, I don't know your name, but we fucking. That shit was out of control. I was out of control.
Hey, hold on, and I gotta tell you this, world class. You gotta stop saying I stopped watching TV and stop watching and listening to the radio. When you motherfucking watch YouTube, nigga, this shit could be worse.
Yeah, this shit is worse. You know what I mean when I say that?
I know what you mean, world class. I'm fucking with you.
But YouTube ain't TV though.
But hold on, real quick. The advertisements? It's not even the shows. Cause I watch them shows. It's them advertisements, bro. That's just they fucking shit. That shit fuck your brain up.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, and then advertising that shit. The rainbow shit. They just constantly pushing.
Playing that shit when you sleep. Playing the TV and radio when you sleep.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I got you.
I got shit about them. It's them fucking ads and the marketing shit. Like,
but hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit got me in the military, nigga. One of the best decisions I made in my life, nigga. Fucking around and watching all night. Watch the infomercial all night. I had stopped smoking weed, couldn't go to sleep. Watch the infomercial all night, nigga. 30 days later, I was signed up in the military. Got the fuck out of it, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. Them Sham Wild infomercials made me want to stop watching TV. Them Sham Wild got me out the fucking TV.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get in here, T. Wriggles, and we get back to the video. What you had on the topic so far? We said the same.
I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? And thank God for men like Tommy and yourself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ease my mind because there's some real men out here. You feel me? And I don't buy into whatever manosphere red pill. I don't know what type of madness is going on. It almost seems like there's two things. Either, damn, you didn't have pops in your life, or you don't have real dudes around y'all. This is why y'all talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for old dude, look, I'm not, I shouldn't even say it, but when dude said every girl has been wifey material, look, man, who you talking to? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you talking to real men. That's not true, yo. You can't be serious saying that. And if that's the case, nigga, you will probably been married 11 times. Do you know what I'm saying? And divorced 11 times. Do you feel me? So, you know, the things that I'm hearing, you know, I'm on the West Coast. You feel me? So you know,
I'm
you got
from Oakland, big dog.
You from Oakland? Oh, this is where the game is, right there. Hey, shouts out to you, Tommy. It seemed like everybody from Oakland got game. Everybody got game.
Let them know. You feel me? Let them know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every woman I met from Oakland, everybody gamed up. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, our females is monsters, bro. Our females is niggas don't understand. Like, if our females came into this space, like what Raw B did would be the normal. Like, they would clean these niggas up. I promise you. I told my niggas in the military that. I said, if I got some of these hoes from Oakland out here, y'all niggas would be handing the checks over. Y'all did like, nigga, the game is so cold in Oakland, nigga. I mean, that's what Pac told niggas. Nigga, it's the game. That's what Oakland is all about. The game. Everything, nigga, the game. Period point. That's why when niggas told me, oh, if somebody offered you $1 million to fuck your wife, yup. Before you even finish the question, yup. Yup. I show them how she like it. You know what you about to do after that? Listen, I ain't never fucked with a virgin before. So any chick I fuck with has been fucked before.
Real? You ain't. Hey, look. I tell you, I'm scared of virgins. I'm very scared of virgins. You know what I'm saying? Because
terrified.
I'm very terrified because that's a lot of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Because you the first, and that means that you will always be remembered, and you'll always be compared. And I don't want to damage anyone. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Nice version.
You feel me?
I know what's gonna happen when I get that pussy.
Listen, this is
that brain gonna operate different.
I've had my first real girlfriend and my third girlfriend was virgin. Never had sex with her. So when like Trill is saying he met, I understand him saying he met a lot of women that was wife material because I met about a good 10 in my life. So I feel him. And now everyone know about yeah, so 10 that would technically be about, I'm not gonna give my body count, but it's bad. I think I have already on the channel if I'm mistaken. So it's about, never mind, I ain't gonna get into that.
Shit, nigga, so I have no idea. I'm gonna be solid with you.
I know it's less than 200.
Hey, nigga, I went through my phone, nigga, and looked at the year 2005 and didn't recognize half the hoes in that motherfucker. Oh, they could have walked straight past me. I would have knew who that bitch was.
Yeah, that part right there. I'd have had that. Like, hey, they say my name and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What the fuck is like cool?
Nigga, I was in Corpus Christi, Texas, small ass town, nigga, and I had got around that town so much, nigga. When me and my bro was walking around, I would have to walk in the stores and duck behind motherfucking racks and shit, nigga, so the bitch don't see me.
Dang, that's when I'm like, listen. I was like, I gotta change my life. You be saying shit.
I don't understand how niggas live in small towns, bro. That shit is stressful.
See, my city like in between Baltimore, like the 22nd, 21st biggest city, but it's like you 2 or 3 people away from everybody.
Oh yeah, that's how all of them is. Oakland same way. Oakland seem big, but everybody like you a cousin, a friend, a relative away from everybody in Oakland.
Everybody, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy how fucking cool. Niggas be killing their cousin, don't even fucking know it.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why we damn near say, nigga, if you say you from Oakland, nigga, if you don't got a relative, a friend, or somebody I know, yeah, nigga, I'm scratching my head. You sure?
Shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. We got to shout out to Ella. This was interesting.
A good time, partying, clothes, just turning up, and we found that. I can honestly say that a lot of my brothers was not looking for a wife at that age. So if you're not looking for a wife, the process it takes to get there is foreign to you. You only look for what you're looking for. So Trill is talking to people who are looking for that at that age. Now, if you want to say, hey, most guys are not doing that, that's a fair argument. But you can't be mad at somebody who's talking for people who are looking for that. It's not like he's in our spaces. He's in the space he's in for people that want to hear what he has to say because they want what he had. They may not be able to.
That's a fair argument to me.
Get it the way he got it, but
that sounds fair.
Yeah, that's fair to me. I mean, I don't, because that's true. Because he's over there. I think when he do his shows, a lot of chicks there. He do, you know what I'm saying? I think he do them live shows, mainly women there. That's their audience.
But I want to push back on that too. Trill is nowhere near a Sharon. Like, they're not even the same atmosphere. I think what happens is we're in a space where we're so used to men going at women that when you get niggas that's like real players, you mix that up with pandering. So like with me, I've been in this space for 4 years. I haven't had an argument with any women. I haven't been screamed on by any women. I got called a bitch by one woman and I left the panel and that was that. But outside of that, I haven't had any of that. A lot of people will say that's because I pander. It's not because I pander. It's because my language with women is different than it is with men. And I will never see a woman as my adversary. And so if I'm not fucking you, I'm not arguing with you. So you can say your part, I'll say my part, and I'll keep it moving. I don't go out of my way to have contentious relationships with women. And so where I come from, when you're a player, and when I say player, I'm not talking about like just fucking electricity. I'm just saying like just that mindset.
Right.
Nigga, that's how we operate around women. We don't operate with intentions of having a contentious discourse with them.
Yeah.
We're players, my nigga. We talk a certain way to women. And so I think that's kind of what he falls under. Like I said, I'm not saying he's a player like he's trying to get all the hoes. We just talk to women differently. And that's another reason why our success with women is different from a lot of these niggas. Because I'm a player, nigga. When I holler at these females, it's going to be a certain way I holler at them. Because 9 times out of 10, when I holler at a female, I want them to be comfortable with having that conversation with me. It's different than niggas that just go straight out and I'm going to scream and holler at you like you a whole nigga. That's foreign to me. I told niggas since I got in this space, nigga, a gender war, a female will never be my enemy. I don't look at females as my enemy. That's weird to me.
Yeah, because that's like looking at them as an equal. I don't look at them as an equal. There's somebody you got. I've been protecting them my whole life, so I don't look at them as equal.
Yeah, exactly. It's like again, half the little arguments, shit. Like, and this is another thing too, right? Even when some of these chicks go on they little weird ass things, like Venus. I've always been cool with Venus. Venus has said some wild shit I ain't agree with, but guess what? If it don't apply, let it fly. How come niggas can say this shit over and over again but don't live by it? If she say some wild shit, if it don't apply to me, I don't give a fuck.
That's why that Rim Brothers shit is funny. Because this shit don't apply to me. I don't. That fucking shit doesn't work.
I can give a fuck.
Me like one time.
Cynthia G. Oh, da-da-da. Well, guess what? I wouldn't be fucking Cynthia G, so it don't matter to me.
You pay me to fuck that chick who look like a bleach back. You couldn't
pay
me.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm not gonna fuck her, why do I care what she's doing with her coochie? It ain't gonna affect me. And if you're a nigga and you fuck her, that's on you, nigga. Because she's telling you where she stand. So again,
I think one part on that I push back on when you have it's like if she's a chick, cool, but she's an influencer saying dumb shit.
No, I get that part though, but world class. Now let me give you this. If you're dumb enough to listen to her and be influenced by her, I'm also not gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
So again, not my problem.
Yeah, I'm with that part.
Again, not my problem. Now I get the part of not liking the message, and I'm not gonna knock that. But I'm saying as far as like taking it personal, and the only way I'm gonna take it personal if I feel personally attacked. So I could not like the message. Like, yeah, I think the message is goofy, but is Tommy B gonna be on a rampage? Cynthia G. No, because I'll never fuck Cynthia G, anybody that thinks like her. So I'll never be in a situation where somebody's trying to do that with my kid.
Facts.
That's a fact.
And see, just to let everybody know too, fellas, if you have a golden ticket, if you get my analogy here, you know what I mean? Your game intensifies because now you're going to want to actually talk to her. Will she be able to handle this golden ticket that you possess? Do you know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of women will go crazy now. You feel me? For all the brothers, you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm saying? Once you have that great night and you give her that golden ticket, holy things change after that. You feel what I'm saying? And so this is the way I because I'm the #1 wingman in the state of California. I've given so many brothers alley-oops. I'm the assist leader. I'm the #1 icebreaker out here. Do you know what I mean? So you feel me? So when you have this golden ticket, you have to be very wise on who you give it to. And I fall on that. I fall back on that.
I'm gonna let you pop your peas. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I got some Jason Williams white chocolate years out here with the Dons, boy. I was out here, behind the back with it real quick. You feel me? But but real quick, I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, this is the crazy part about Cynthia G.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I know about Cynthia G? Through the people that hate her. I've never watched a show of her in my life. The niggas that hate her promote her more than she do. I don't know the bitch.
That's how I know.
I've never seen the bitch, never seen a show of her, never even heard her message. The niggas that hate her talk about her more than the people that support her.
And they play her video. That's how I know it too. I ain't gonna say that loud to you. That's a fact. Never seen her show.
Yeah.
What's her name? Princella? Never seen her show.
Never seen her show. The motherfuckers that hate her, that y'all niggas promote the message. If you just said, again, if it don't apply, let it fly. The bitch, she'll die out.
But see, this is the shit. This is what I'm saying. When them niggas was going at Sharon in Brownsville, right? I'm like, y'all saying that the nigga Brownsville is pandering. I'm like, you're not pandering. The nigga will tell you that his message is for the men. He says that what he started doing, he's saying the shit that he's saying. He said he saw the men going at the women. I'm like, nigga, you're not pandering. He just antagonizing you, and y'all going for it.
Oh yeah,
y'all fall for every
absolutely.
fucking thing. He's literally making it clear that he just wants to antagonize y'all niggas. And y'all fall upset, angry. This nigga, somebody need to go over and chuck this nigga. And I'm like, you can't possibly think that.
World class.
I've been up there. I've corrected the nigga about 2-3 times, and he like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
World class. They literally act like the women they're talking about.
Yes.
You're emotional, and niggas will literally sit back and they'll play with your emotions because it's so easy to do so. Because you make it so easy to do so.
Like, bro, go what you listen. This is why, like, it goes to what you said. That's why you can't make a chick your enemy, because you become the same size.
Yeah,
you're just as small as you think she is. You got to be your equal now.
And listen, I haven't fucked with Sharon for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you see me around here waving the flag? Fuck Sharon. Nah, it ain't personal. It's like, oh, okay, he do that. I don't really rock with it. And I don't have to go around, like, I don't got nothing personal against Sharon. It's not like fuck Sharon in his life. It's just, okay, I don't really fuck with what he doing over there. Okay, cool. And I just go my own way. I don't have to be like, fuck him. I don't have to make videos about him. I don't have to, every time he pop on the panel, be rude to him. It's just like, okay, he doing that. Yeah, I don't really fuck with that. And I keep it moving. That's how men do.
It's just like me with Risky, right? I went to Risky. I was watching Risky because it was new people there. And I want to see new perspectives. Now it's the same fuck shit, and it's the same niggas. I'll watch it. I don't hate him.
Yeah. No, you just fall back because it's like,
I'm good.
You see, World Class, as long as we've been in this motherfucker, we've seen this shit for 4 years, 5 years now.
Exactly.
So it's like, nigga, we're basically watching reruns of Good Times or some shit.
That's
like,
the
nigga,
fucking exact word.
I know exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, this nigga gonna get mad, and then he gonna go at this person, and then now he gonna make a show about that person. He gonna make a show about, you literally can watch it and predict the whole get down. Yeah,
I've seen this shit already. The only thing I got a problem with Ham did was he wouldn't apologize to fucking Fatty because Fatty wanted to act like because he got his fucking ass whipped when me, JP, and him was up on the Ham show. They got trashed the shit out them niggas, bro. And he fucking was on his channel like a couple of days after that and was whining and complaining that Ham was apologizing. I'm like, nah, there's nothing for you to be apologizing for. That shit ain't make any sense.
But that's even like the conversation I had with and I, listen, and I know you ain't gonna like this, but after having the conversation with Fatty, I understood where Fatty was coming from where he thought I would like because you and him got issues, so me having that discussion kind of it can be taken a different way. So I was like, but I had to explain to him, you know, when I went on his show, like, bruh, why would I hate most of the dudes that I was fucking with had a problem with Fatty. So if I had an issue with you, I would have been doing. I've never went down, you know, the route that you went with it, or even with when Beans had his issues. I don't get myself in the middle of all of that. Y'all got issues, that's y'all issues, or these niggas got issues, that's their issues, and we all do that for the most part. You know what I'm saying? We only had one person that we were just kind of like, yeah, this nigga wild.
Yeah, that one nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but outside of that, we all just kind of like, okay, you fuck with that dude, okay.
Exactly.
You know, because if it ain't personal, it just ain't personal. You feel me? Right. Like, okay, you don't like him because of that. Okay, I get it. You know, you just move on type shit. So, but anyways, back to what we was talking about. Yeah, it's getting to that point. That's why I kind of fell back on a lot of the conversations because it's like, damn, bro, we had this conversation in 2020, 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
20, like, geez, like I get motherfuckers want to have a conversation, but damn, nigga, y'all gonna have a different one?
What you come up, what happens is you get an influx of new people, then you starting all over again.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
you starting the whole conversation
that's
over.
True.
And they don't know, and so it's like people are coming in. It's even like the divestors, right? Shout out to Ella. What's up, Ella? We up here.
What's good? What's good, fellas? How y'all?
Oh, what's happening, big dog?
We up.
What's good?
It's just like when you got a new divestor to come into space, or like come to a Sharon panel, a place that they, you know, the women feel comfortable talking. They're starting a fight that we had 2 years ago. I'm like, we did these gender war conversations 2 years ago. We on a. I'd rather talk to a Lucky Marie. I'd rather talk to a Alexis from Texas, a Just Jay, somebody that's objective or can acknowledge both sides and can articulate something that makes sense and we can move forward. We on a different page over here because we did all these conversations already. New people is coming in rehashing or kind of, you know, 2 or 3 years behind, or they just seen a Kevin Samuels video and you want to antagonize and shit because you may have seen one of these extremist videos. We passed that already. At least we are. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean anything. Just because we are don't mean you gotta be. But when you hop on the panel with us, it's fucking irritating. Niggas don't want to be going back because we didn't kind of. Because there's my thing. I'm gonna pass it to Ella and let him get in here. When I came to this space, right, I seen Kevin Samuels and I seen how he was doing shit. So I was like, I thought the mindset was kind of get the women on a certain page, like to see what they were doing, so they can fix themselves and we can move forward. That's what I thought we was doing. That's what I thought Kevin Samuels was doing. So I say that to say, when we see certain women, Love Dorsey or sometimes Six say certain things, Danica Marie, and you run down the list, I thought it was like, okay, the niggas are gonna support that. Hell, you don't see any of these niggas on any of their channels. They say that all of them are chameleons. And that shit is weird as fuck to me. It don't make any sense to me at all. And I know it because I go to their channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because how dare a woman have a fair opinion?
That's the fucking shit don't make any sense to me. It's weird. But that's my mindset on it. Ella, what's up?
What's good? What's good? How y'all?
We Gucci, man. I
chilling.
What up, Tommy? I ain't see you in a minute, man. Tommy don't fuck with me no more, man. What's up? Oh no, bro, I'm just fucking with you for real. I ain't.
Hello.
Yo, you here?
You good now? You was breaking up.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm going down. Now I'm just saying. I'll be having to take mental breaks, dog. This space is just it's not enough us in it. I just put it like that.
Beloved, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like chopping up with cats like y'all. You feel me? Because it's like I feel like when I'm talking to y'all, I'm not in this space. You know what I'm saying? So it's like these cats. I hate the word this space because it's like, yo, the space is just humans with an opinion. Y'all want to segment y'all space as if y'all not in the rest of the world, like y'all go by a different set of rules. Now we all going by the same set of rules. You need to deal with them or you can't. It ain't no diss space. It's men talking about real life things that affect more than just your space. It affects other people. So guess what? You got to have other perspectives on it. And it's like, cats just be holding, even men and women, we be holding each other to these standards of perfection when it comes to getting to know each other, as if Black people in America hasn't been through nothing. So you're gonna meet a woman with a little baggage, and you're gonna meet the brothers with a little baggage. Like, we can't be holding these women up to these sanctity standards. Like, you just got to be respectful and allow us to express ourselves without the disrespect. You ain't got to be perfect. You know what I mean? It just, you can just tell for who deals with women in real time and who are shaping their thoughts about not just women but dating period from talking points and narratives. Because when certain men who they've aligned their talking points with deviate slightly, these guys get lost. Like, oh, but I thought you said this. So now that's their whole mindset was based on what Kevin said or Angry Man said or what Illa said or Tommy said or whatever, instead of having their own mind. Because when you deviate, now they're lost. They don't know who they are anymore because you never had an identity, nigga.
But Illa, I think, is my mic good?
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
I think the difference between people like me, you, World Class, like, we speaking literally from experience. It's not from a textbook. It's not from these statistics. It's, yo, I used to deal with a chick 5 years ago and it went like this, this, and this. That's why I can tell these niggas, yeah, I had a chick that was a good one that I fucked up. It ain't always a woman's fault. I wasn't ready at this time. This chick held me down. She did this, this, and this. I fucked it up. You never hear that from none of these niggas that do the statistics. It's always the woman's fault.
Because women lie. So that make them wrong all the way.
And that's how you like.
You breaking up a little bit.
Tommy made a good ass point though, because when you dealing with, it's a difference between not getting women and had women and fumbled them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some men never had the experience of, like, when I'm in a relationship, I'm in total control until I relinquish it. Some dudes never had that experience. Like, they're never the dominant factor when dealing with women. Like, they be hurt. Not to say it's bragging about hurting the women, but most women I was with, she was a little sad before I was. Not to say that's a badge of honor, but it's like she's trying to convince you need to be with her, not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So some cats have never experienced that, so they don't know how. They never experienced the high ground in dating, and they think it's strictly based on how you look. It's strictly based on what you make, and it's really not.
I was saying that shit earlier, man. I just these guys think I can just, you know, I'm the fucking regional manager, whatever the fuck, and you know, you're just supposed to fucking submit. And I'm just like, yo, to have a submission conversation for me is weird. I swear on my life, I swear my brother, I swear my dead brother, I've never in my life had a chick, whether we was just fucking and close, that didn't cook, clean, wash my clothes. Back in the day when they used to iron my shit. I swear in my life I've got white treatment my whole life. I've never had to ask a chick for submission.
Because it's a reaction to you. That's when you out, like Tommy said, you just either play or you not. It ain't about like you got mad girls. It's just a way I approach shit. Like, I'm the coolest motherfucker you ever met, motherfucker. And if you ain't see it today, then motherfucker, something wrong with your eye. So that's the approach. Like, and it's like a lot of cats never thought of that, man. They just cannot relate to men.
I want to go there. I want to go to that exact spot. I think a lot of these, fuck it. I just be men. That's a conversation about it. I think the real conversations is about love. I think a lot of these dudes is afraid of love because of how vulnerable you are when you do get whatever betrayed or whatever. And I don't think, to your point, I don't think enough of them has had a woman that loved them. Like, really, like I will do I'll take a charge for you. They never seen no shit like that. And if you're not in that bracket, that like I said, it's a bracket that it's two brackets to these conversations. First bracket is attractive to highly attractive for men and women, and then the other bracket is average to unattractive. And when you're not in that first bracket, you don't know women, bro. They're not honest with you because they're trying to lay everything at your feet so you don't leave. Versus the other shit where they can, you know, I seen the guy break the video down on the the rating shit. It was kind of funny, but it was accurate. They don't understand how the men that women really want, they are way more vulnerable. They are way more open, and when they do not understand is how charming women really. When they running game, Tommy was just talking about it with the Oakland chick. When the chick is running, like she got game for you because she wants you, man. That shit is different. It's completely different than what they understand. When they when they saying shit, oh my God, nigga, like cooking for you, listening to everything you say, so they can surprise you again.
But I think world class. We talking to guys that have been put in the phone as food before. And so for me personally, no, I'm going off of their accounts. Like they've said that. And so or she only took me out on a date because she just wanted dinner that night. And so
free food, yeah.
I think it's a different perspective when you're talking to guys that's been in that situation, and then I don't think I've ever been in that situation in my life before.
And Tommy, I'm sorry. Go ahead, son. I'm sorry.
Oh no, and I was going to say, and for you to even acknowledge that that's happened to you, that means it's had to happen multiple times. It didn't just happen once, because it's possible that's happened to me before. But trust and believe, it was only one date. But for you to actually acknowledge the fact that she was using you like that, that means you took this chick out multiple times, and you probably didn't get as much as a fucking kiss from the chick.
And the thing about it is, they get upset when men can't relate to losses. It's like, not saying we don't lose, but it's like, I didn't lose like that, bro. And that don't mean I'm some exception to the rule. I just have a standard for things I'm not going to tolerate. And two things I want to add. When you carry yourself a certain way, the submission is more, it's not something that you're asked for. It's really just her reaction to a certain kind of energy. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? It's not even something you got to do. I'm not saying don't take no effort to show her that you're interested, but just the way you speak, the way you make her think, the way you make her laugh, the way you make her feel comfortable, the way you can control the room and feel confident around any environment, and be able to speak up and just show that you are a confident man. They think that don't matter, but it do. You know what I'm saying? And where you from matter too. Like Tommy was saying, from Oakland, certain areas around the country, you're especially that city life. You exposed to certain things, and you have to learn quickly. And you in positions where all you got is your name, your mouth, your aesthetic, and your mind.
Yeah, to survive. Yeah,
never grew up like that. And some of you did. They just like, they not like us. I just can't. At some point, I just can't relate to you. And the line has got to be drawn. Y'all else, and we him. And another thing, last thing, my fault. Last one, quick. Another thing is, there's nothing wrong with getting advice from men who are better at something than you, because once you are good at something, you'll realize that if people just applied a little bit of what you got, they'll realize that they're not that far from you at all. Because I'm used to doing this. So since you're not used to doing it, you're thinking it's harder than it probably is. That's why a lot of people who are gurus, whatever, they'll think that it's, even though they're not right a lot, they'll say like, it's a lot simpler than you think to get this money, get that, because I've done it. And I know looking at it, it looks difficult, but trust me, bro, you just got to have a little confidence and know how to present yourself. Dressing matters, wearing clothes matters, not about being name brand, but nothing wrong with having a style about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the best advice I could give to niggas about the submission thing is, like you said, set that as a standard. So if I go somewhere and you don't make my plate, you're fired. There is no conversation. We know what that is. You're gone. And I think the problem with a lot of niggas is they accept it. They make excuses for it, or they're moving in a mindset of scarcity. So I don't really want to dump her because I don't know if I'm gonna get another one. And you accept the disrespect. Once you see that I'm not getting treated the way I want to be treated, you fucking leave. And eventually you'll come across the one that's treating you the way you want to be treated, and then you'll be good. The problem is you're settling for motherfuckers treating you a way that you don't want to be treated, and then you're trying to fix that person to treat you that way.
Yeah, ain't no fixing that person. Yeah, especially when you fucked up from the door. It's got to be a level of intolerance. Like
Period. Listen, it's certain shit. As soon as I see that you don't have this level of respect for me, you have to go. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how good the box is, the head. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you not on that? You have to. Like, I literally know of a nigga that dealt with a chick, literally stopped fucking with her because she wouldn't be on his program, and then came back to try to fuck with her again. Why would you come back if you recognize she's not on your program, dog?
Because
what sense does that make?
You know why, Tommy?
That part.
You listen to these guys' arguments, you'll realize that they're focused on what type of men are getting laid and not the type of men that are getting submission. That's why they always bring up a aesthetic thing like, oh, he's tall, he's this, he gets all the pussy. Like, that's what it's all about. And it's not. Yeah, we liked it, but when you were like World Class said, these niggas ain't never been loved. And if you love some woman, if you love the woman and been loved, it wasn't because of pussy. It was about the sex, bro.
Exactly. Yep.
It's not. And they think that's not real.
Yep.
They think that's not real, bro.
Hey, that's a
well, that's why we had the
ingredient. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, I don't care what anybody says. If there's no love there, yo, like this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, I love when a woman cooks. So if a woman can't cook, hey man, this love might not be there. You feel me? And I think that, you know what I'm saying? And I think in this conversation you're about to show, you know, like the brother just said, hey man, y'all worried about getting laid than the love portion. You feel me? And anyone that takes love off the table, you damn crazy. You crazy if you gonna take love off the table and you looking at status and economics and whatever the hell you looking at. You know what I mean? If you don't got that, man, this ain't gonna work.
It's like what Tommy said earlier. It's like if I could put this brain in my 20-year-old, 19-year-old body, man, I'd have been out of control. Because
a monster, bro.
I'd have been out of control, bro. Because like it's like what I learned when I was with my dad, being around them old mechanics. What made you a better mechanic is knowing what to look for.
Yep.
Like you already know. I don't even got. That's why you pull up to the mechanic. He asking you questions. You like, all right, well, the car right there. You're like, no, but is the car cutting it off at the light? Was it cutting off while you're driving? Because he's troubleshooting right now because he know where to look. So I'm not wasting my time. If when you would have, like I always say, in this it's a lot of, I mean this in a lot of different ways. You can't hide from people that know where to look. So when I'm with a chick, when I get a chick in my space, I know what questions to ask this girl. And you're going through a process of making sure this girl is worth it. And if she don't think she's worth it, if she doesn't think she's worth it, those questions will find out. Because when you are a man, you're a person that got real confidence, you're gonna see fake confidence. The eyes, the lashes, the hip, the popping, the popping of the neck, and all that fake shit, that fake bravado. I'm not going for that. When you get women that are worth the time, she gives a fuck about what her dad thinks, not disrespecting her, not just her dad, but her, her family thinks. She gives a fuck about not embarrassing her family, her sisters, brothers. These are common things that you will find with good women that you're not going to put these fucking panels like this. They give a fuck about stuff like that. They talk about that quickly. I'm not trying to embarrass my grandmother because my grandmother just got the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth for us to be here. They care about what they 100% of them. These are the type of things you hear from women that are worth the fucking time and have woman that you know what, yeah, I'm getting this girl hot. That's the one that I'm worth. That's the one that give a fuck about being a mom. They got a legacy that they're protecting, that they come from, that they're protecting. Understand?
I'm a little low, bro. I can't really hear you. Y'all can hear me?
Okay, no, I thought that was just me because I was in the mountains, but nah, it's choppy.
It's choppy. Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, now you sound good. Pause.
Speaking of that, I ain't trying to sound funny, but you ever notice a lot of times you see these guys on the panel, and as they're talking about their problems, you see why chicks don't like them.
Yeah.
Illa, I've been saying that I said, it's a lot of niggas that I'm literally sitting on the panel and I'm like, I literally can pick out why you don't get women just by the way you carry yourself. Like, this is what I've always said, Illa. I can literally hear the pussy drying as you talk. Literally, I can hear it. Because what they don't understand is how you're presenting yourself on here is likely how you're presenting yourself in real life. So if you're talking to women like this on a date, I see exactly why the fuck you getting the results you get, my nigga. Cause Jesus Christ, bro.
It's so much level to this game. It's like, because it's like eventually the game gonna take over the game.
Yeah.
There's no way there's no getting around it.
The game is the game, bro.
The game is the game, bro. And a lot of these dudes are so out of it that they don't realize that when you got the game in a certain grasp, you can experiment. You so advanced with the shit. You can try shit. You can try different approaches, different questions. It's like, it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like sometimes just to see for like a case study, you'll try some shit with a chick that you probably feel like it's an 80% chance this might not work. But I'm so confident with my bounce back game. I gotta see if this submission test or this mind test work or look. It's levels to this shit, bro.
That's why practice be necessary. That's why when you find them chicks that got somebody, hey man, practice. Just say wild shit.
Real quick, you remember I coined it. I said a lot of niggas on here be having pussy drying conversations. It's a lot of, like I said, bro. I've been in this space for about 4 years, since about 2020. I literally can count on half a hand how many real life arguments I've had with women on these panels. Because it's the way I present myself, and I come in here. I'm not coming in here with animosity. I'm not coming in here with anger. And the weird part about it is they get mad when women say this, but it's valid. Who hurt you, nigga?
The nigga to get angry.
And I'm gonna give
angry. To be angry and hop on YouTube is crazy. That's
insane.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like y'all know me, my dust stuff with people is well documented. But the way I came into this space. Yeah, I don't know if y'all realize it, but I've been getting attacked from the door. So eventually, especially a dude coming from just minding his business, and people just want to talk to you out of nowhere overnight. Like people don't even understand that. It ain't about fame and all that. It's just I'm just like yo, and then all of a sudden everybody just want to talk to you out the blue. Everybody DM people you ain't heard from in years. It's like this shit is a lot. So it could put you in a game. A lot of people took advantage of certain things. I done been sampled all types of shit. I'm in a song. All types of weird shit, lawsuits, all types of shit. People don't even know what I'm dealing with behind the scenes. So it's like I ain't got the patience to be talking to these people that I know is goofy as hell and don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like it might just tick you off more so than you mad at them. It's more you're just annoyed and you ticked off. And based on how you are, if you come from certain environments, it's gonna come out a certain way. I'm from North New Jersey. Google that. So it is what it is sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But if people watch me and people watch my stuff, you could if you want to catch me going off, you can do that. But if you want to catch me apologizing, coming down to earth and saying try to find common ground, you can find out a lot more.
But like even I remember the back and forth you had with Anton. And you know who understood your back and forth with Anton? Real niggas. Yeah. The ones that didn't understand that back and forth is usually the others. But I literally understood that shit from the jump. Now, for whatever reason, I mean, like I said, me and Anton never necessarily got into it for whatever reason because he ain't never tried me. But I definitely know he be trying niggas. And he tries niggas because he's in the safety of that screen on the computer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I said, when you had that back and forth, I knew exactly what that was about.
I really don't understand that. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around that, what you just said. Like, because y'all protecting yourself behind this screen.
Because niggas is cowards. I understand it.
I don't get that. I don't get that at all. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't even argue with brothers. I don't argue with girls either. Like, for what? What? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense.
T. Wriggles, listen. It's like, bro, Again, they'll compartmentalize it to hood shit. But again, a lot of us have had experiences out of the hood. Niggas don't understand how quickly it can get violent, nigga. Like, they don't understand, bro. Like being next to a nigga and feeling the impact of a nigga punching him in his fucking face. Like being next to a nigga and these niggas got problems and this nigga just punches this nigga.
Bro, I'd have been next to a nigga and he wasn't here no more in a couple of seconds, nigga.
It's like they don't understand. Like they just don't get it. They ain't been that guy to get called to do that, and they've never been next to that nigga to get knocked the fuck out. They feel that pressure of a nigga getting knocked the fuck out is real as fuck. when a nigga go, if you say this one more time, I'm gonna punch you. This nigga ain't gonna do.
And world class. I saw a lot. Look, fuck the hood. When I was in the military, I saw a lot of that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that ain't just hood shit. Nigga, no, world class. I seen that in white boy bars. See, everybody talks about niggas. If you ever been to a white boy bar, I'm telling y'all right now, I've never seen more fighting than I've seen at a white boy bar. Them niggas get down.
Fucking
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them niggas breaking bottles over niggas' heads. I done seen niggas take pool sticks over niggas. Like, them white boys, them country bars, man, them niggas get down, dog.
Yeah,
so, again, even that scenario they not even in. Like, it's like they sheltered kids on the internet.
That's what that is, T-Riggles. Like, they don't understand. But the talking points though is that it's a what is it? What they say, Ella? It's a low level threat amongst men or some shit. Whatever the fuck they be.
A low level threat of violence.
Low level threat of violence between men. But them niggas don't be fucking knowing that. If they did, they wouldn't talk shit to me. It's fucking clear. Nigga, I'm from Liberty High. Nigga,
they do know world class, but they know you ain't catching a plane to come see them.
I tell these niggas exactly where the fuck I'm from. I'm from Liberty Heights in Gwinnett, Northwest Baltimore. I'm puppy son. I'm little puppy little brother. Hood niggas like me, we say where the fuck we from and who the fuck we from. Nigga, I will beat you niggas the fuck up, bro, and blow your shit the fuck loose. Nigga, I'm not up knowing them niggas to play them games, bro. I don't have no problem saying the shit because I don't give a fuck. First of all, you're not gonna come here. And I done said this to niggas' face in my city. Nigga, these niggas is fucking wild as fuck. I'm dealing with shit right this second on some real shit. Right? I'm not playing. You niggas is playing. Our threats is different. They just don't understand it. So that's that part of life and being a man, right? So if you have that disconnect with being on Earth, how far are you gonna be off with dealing with women? Because they live on the same planet that you're not connected to.
But world class, it's no different than you going to a zoo. You'll do a lot more shit to that lion in the zoo than you will in the wild.
Amen.
It's no more. It's no different. You'll bang on that glass with that gorilla in there, but let them raise that glass and see how you gonna act.
You nigga, the fucking nigga, not even a gorilla, a fucking gazelle would stomp the fuck out of you. Just a regular fucking 200-300 pound gazelle would beat the shit out of you. You wouldn't even really get it. Like these guys don't live in reality, and they get offended because again, through that screen, like a fatty, you didn't watch our life through the screen. And you said it. You said this is so perfectly in this live, Illa. You said a lot of people are disconnected from the culture. They have cultural disconnections, foreign and domestic.
I'm so glad you said that because I feel like what I'm trying to do is, I don't know if people peep it. I try to present information in a way that shows the audience that most people in this space are not listening. They're looking for moments to jump in and create gotcha moments.
That's it. And I think, you know what? People have been calling that out a lot more because it's suffocating the conversation. Like, I'm good at it. I'm really good at these I gotcha moments. I don't care for them because they don't help the conversation. If you're doing that, you have somebody that don't belong in the conversation. If I gotta have an I gotcha moment with an divester, with a black pill, with a red pill, with a simp, with a fucking whatever, panderer, it don't make a difference. This is somebody that don't need to be in a conversation. You fucking the conversation up. The I gotcha moments is annoying. That's like panel maintenance. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not low. That shit is annoying, bro. Like I said, I'm good at it. I did this. I fucking went to court. I'm a Morris American. I've been in court and had to fucking defend people most of the time. I know how to do this shit all day, every day, on paper and in real time. It's just, I don't give a fuck to do this shit. I'd rather have a progressive conversation where somebody is learning and they're gonna make real progress in their life for them to consider some other shit.
I think that's the biggest disconnect with a lot of us. Is we came into the space thinking on that level, and then you kind of find out it's just basically goofy time. To be honest with you.
Goofy time.
It's
what you said before. It's not even that. It's revenge of the nerds. These niggas want get back. They were like, all right.
Oh yeah, I said that a while ago. Yeah.
It was a hood niggas turn. It was a Hotep niggas turn. It's our turns now. Whatever the fuck you want to call these niggas. They just want their turn to be seen.
Well, and it's another part.
These are replacements.
Real talk though. I think overall, honestly, like, and no cap, bro. Like, I think a lot of people are paid to do that, bro.
But they are.
They're paid by the
You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, I have a hard time with brothers that's got this revenge of the nerds type of deal. Like, nah, someone's paying you to come on these panels and be a disruptor. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna think on those lines. Do you know what I mean? Like whenever you get the little crummy dudes. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. My bad.
You can go to their channel and see the super chats.
Yeah, the people paying them, bro. It ain't no sponsor. It's the people. The people paying them.
No, there's gotta be a sponsor.
They will show you the cash apps. They will show you the cash apps. They are getting paid. Yes, nigga. They will have a stream while you're doing the stream and sing super chats and fucking cash apps to the messenger of the content creator that you're over here not being bothered by them or whatever the fuck they're gonna type, and they will send their minions over to your chat. They won't come over here because they will be blocked immediately. I'm not always have a chance. I don't give a. Everybody don't deserve a voice. I'm not one of these people.
And that's another thing I don't like about this space. How we have to turn on these unrealistic. It's like everything has to be fake. You got to act like what these dudes are saying is real, and then you have to turn into some robotic YouTube content creator etiquette. Like, I'm not doing none of that. I'm gonna be respectful because I'm a respectful person in real life. So I'm gonna approach it respectfully, not because I'm online, because I'm like that in real life. Just like in real life, if you say something crazy that just doesn't make sense, that's just totally throwing the conversation off, that's just an outright misunderstanding, I'm gonna respond how I would in real life.
Indeed.
Like, and I shouldn't be penalized for that. And they do that on this space. They penalize you for being a real person and having a little, you got a little, it's like almost a play-by-play. You review it and people are like, yeah, but at this part, you got a little upset. So, like, what does that mean? Like it just be crazy, bro. Like, this space is crazy.
Ella, they gotta make you pay for them being fake. It's your fault. They fake. That's how them niggas rock. That's go ahead.
For me, it's hard for me to react like I would in real life, only because I'm not gonna do no talking in real life. I'm gonna just fire off. So for me, I'm not gonna be on nobody's screen screaming and yelling at nobody. It's just like, because if we was face to face and this conversation got to this point, I'm gonna just fire on you, dog, and it's gonna go where it's gonna go. Because I always tell people, it don't mean I'm gonna win the fight, but I promise you I'm gonna get off. And if you beat my ass after that, you beat my ass. But I promise you I'm gonna get off. I promise you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to sleep you with that one. But this whole like the back and forth and screaming, I just never been one of them type of niggas. Like, I always been like, even when I see my niggas do it, like, man, is you niggas gonna fight or not? I'm not about to do it, my nigga. As soon as I get to a point where I feel like you playing with me, I'm just far off. And the cards just gonna fall where they may.
I feel every part of that. Like, but I had to learn how to. I'm one of them people that had to get pumped up not to do something wrong. I ain't had to get pumped up to do something wrong. I had to learn how to say something, because if I don't say something, I'm likely to do something to you. So on here, where you fucking in Nebraska,
well, I guess I gotta learn that, nigga.
I had to. I'm telling you, bro, because I'm one of the people that I get rage. I be in the rage portion because I don't like disrespect. Because as much as I learned how to hurt motherfuckers, I never started nothing, because my cousins always said, "Don't you start it." Like, if you start it, you the one that's in the wrong. Yeah, definitely finish it. But if you don't start it, you got a better chance of not going to jail and shit like that. So they always told me don't start nothing, because I don't fuck with people. It just people get upset. Like, if it's competition, nigga, I'm gonna talk to you greasy, nigga. If you in front of me on the basketball court, you on the football court, nigga, I'm gonna talk to you like you ain't shit, nigga.
Yeah, that's different.
Other than that, I don't start with nobody. I don't say shit to my.
I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes that shit that went left. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it went left. Other than that,
I'm throwing nigga mid dribble, nigga whop.
Getting out of control with shit, but
I hear you. I hear you.
But I feel you with that, because it's like on here, I'd rather get my frustrations out with whatever's going on in the panel, because I'm not taking it outside the ball.
Well,
I gotta be clear.
So I'm gonna explain to y'all what happened with me. Is once I figured out the game, for me it's competition. Like, I look at so for me, I know how they look at us, and so it's like, if I can get him out of his body, then first of all, it's gonna be comedy for the audience, because I got this street nigga mad and now he's like that. Yeah, right. They used to fucking use beans like a puppy. I'm gonna stump your ears together, and I'm just like, look, you don't even understand, nigga. They using you. Like, they're literally controlling you. So for me, once I peeped the game, I'm just like, bro, I'll just hit the red box before I end up this motherfucker screaming the hell at somebody. All right, man, I'ma holler at y'all. That's why I told you, like, when the little female called me a bitch, I just hit the red box. Because literally there's no discussion after that, because if I was in your face, I'd slap the shit out of you, bitch. So what am I even here talking to you about? I'm not about to be like, hey, don't call me that, because you know better than that. So there's no point even saying that. So for me, I hit the red box. I ain't even say bye. I just hit the red box and I dipped out. You know, and that's just how I look at it. It's just before I even just do the whole back and forth, rah, 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 I'm going to just hit the red box and I'm going to just dip and go on about my day. Because me, unlike a lot of these people, I actually got real life to go to too. You know what I'm saying? I got real shit happening in real life. So I can hit that red box and I can play the real life game.
It's some of us that got followings in real life. I just got them on social media.
Speak. Oh, this is what I'm going to say too, though. And I think this is what a lot of us got to understand too. I don't think any of this is new as far as like these type of men. The difference is we never heard from these niggas. The losers lost and they sat their ass over there in the corner and cried and nobody listened to them. And I think the difference now is they gave the losers a megaphone. And so now we're hearing, that's why like us, when we hear some of these stories, we're scratching our head going, the fuck are y'all talking about, huh? It's because these are stories that never were heard before because we didn't, nigga, you a loser, go sit your ass over there and shut the fuck up. But now the internet gave them this megaphone, so now their voice is being heard, which has never been heard before. And that could be a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Like, think about it. When has somebody ever sat down and talked to the losers? Ever? They don't even do it in sports. Nigga, the losers just go home. Nobody talks to the losers, so you can never really.
The winner,
huh?
Because I said they do it in the finals in the Super Bowl, but they basically conference champions, so I guess that don't count.
But even them, but even them, it's not like when they win, when they're on the court, they go to the winners. They don't go to the losers. Now the losers might have a press conference afterwards, but when they win, they go to the. You feel me? But I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying.
I got you. Here you go. This is what it is now. In light of how females were acting, right? We all can call out the fucking degenerate behavior that it had for the last 10 years. It's just getting worse and worse. And their position is that all of us are losing. The person that's on the screen twice is saying that we all in the same position, which blows my motherfucking mind.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, because whenever I've had conversations with him, he's pointed out the quote unquote privilege that I have. So I can't even say that, because if he's saying that I have a privilege, well, I'm saying if he's saying that I have a privilege, then that means he's.
He broke out. He dropped. I think you just went muted. I don't know if you did it on purpose, but you muted. But like I said, the same person then said that those of us that get the vagina in the same position that they are, if the relationship don't work, like it's the same shit. As if a nigga, and I'm gonna say this, I don't just play this video. As if a nigga that, would you up here twice? Let me see. What? I don't know. Guess he came in dry. As if a nigga, if two motherfuckers are in the military, one nigga go to war, the other nigga don't go to war. You trying to tell me that the nigga that didn't battle is on the same level as the nigga that did? Like, that doesn't make any. Let's say they both lost. That shit doesn't make any fucking sense. It's not the fucking same. They don't have the same result. This nigga got experiences that you don't. It's weird as fuck.
Hella weird.
Against people who are just saying, hey, I know women are tripping out here. Hey, I know brothers are tripping out here. But if you still want a mate, this is my opinion on how to get it. Especially if the person has a mate and has a child. I think they're credible to give opinion on what they did to get it. You may not be able to do everything they did, but you can get a general concept what to do. And I think him push back against just the concept of union, despite the nonsense, that's weird to me. Because you can still, it's like right now, it's like you can be a retired ball player. That don't mean you need to be mad at somebody who still wants to play. Both parties can exist without being mad at each other. I can look at a fatty and say, bro, I get it. You tired of the game. You tired of the pursuit. You tired of having to talk to women despite their delusion of grandeur. I get that, because that's enough to make you throw in a towel. But that don't mean you should be upset. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the perception of it seems like not just you, because I've made it clear, it's not about you and Trill. Y'all represent a train of thought that people can either understand or misunderstand. Somebody can understand Trill or
what is my end goal? What is my end?
See that right there. Shout out to Illa. It's the second time he said that. Well, it's the second time I think he said it since Fatty was up here, but it's the second time I played it. And I don't know how much more clear you can be. Laptop, I got you. Appreciate you. I don't know how much more you can be if he's explaining it's not about you and him. When you look at the first thing Fatty said when he come up here, right? Let's say he didn't hear it at that point. He did hear it just now. Let's listen to it one more time.
You and Trill, the delusion of grandeur. I get that, because that's enough to make you throw in a towel. But that don't mean you should be upset. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the perception of it seems like not just you, because I've made it clear, it's not about you and Trill. Y'all represent a train of thought that people can either understand or misunderstand. Somebody can understand Trill or
what is my end goal? What is my end goal, by the way, Illa? If you like, as you say, it's not my end goal.
I'm not clear on it, but I don't
like he literally heard him say it's not about you or him. And you're asking him what is his end goal. You're asking Ella, what is my end goal? He just literally 6 seconds ago said it's not about you two. That's the shit. It makes it weird to have a conversation with somebody like that that's that incoherent that fast. You back, Ella?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Gotcha.
I don't think you're. Let me finish. It doesn't seem as if your bottom line is.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna play it again because I know you were just coming in. I want to make sure you heard it. What I wanted to see. I want you to just what your thought process is. I just want to know your thought process after you ask this question, because I process shit different because I already got. Because I know these people. I was about to say creatures. I know a lot of these people, so I already know what they're gonna say. So I already know it's like, or I already got a default on how I'm gonna deal with them. So I just wanted to, after you say what you say and he say what he said, I just want to know what you was thinking. I know what you said, but I just want to.
That's like, enough to make you throw in a towel.
But to me.
That don't mean you should be upset. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the perception of it seems like not just you, because I've made it clear, it's not about you and Trill. Y'all represent a train of thought that people can either understand or misunderstand. Somebody can understand Trill or
what is my end goal? What is my end goal, by the way, Illa? If you like, as you say, it's not my end goal.
I'm not clear on it, but
what was when he asked that question? What was running through your mind?
The thing about talking to people like him is they're so locked into this Fight Club mode that they're going to say things that you don't know how to respond to because you never fathomed that they would totally bypass what you're saying. It's like you're talking to a child. And it's like you don't even, it's like when you argue with your baby mother and it's like she just fluffs to you. So it's like, yo, you forgot what you about to say. You know what I'm saying? It just get crazy because it's like I'm not prepared for the extreme lack of logic. Hold on.
Got you. Listen, that's what I wanted. Hold up, make sure you mute it. Yeah, you mute. Okay. Because I take it as pure disrespect. That's how I take it. In my mind, you just being disrespectful. Okay, and then I'll immediately go in. This is the default that I'm saying. You being disrespectful, so it's like cool. Let's go into the disrespectful games, and then I get disrespectful because it's like. And the reason I do it, like I understand what Tommy's saying. If it's because I've done that in a lot of situations. If it's stupid, nigga, fuck you, I'm gone. I will just dip and stop talking most of the time. Like a lot of things, if it's like with women and we not on the same page, I just stop talking to you.
It's
So
like
I
was trying to do that because it's like I'm trying to make it clear where my stance is, because I know the trolls and they're gonna do some reaction or do another video responding. So it's like anybody that's supporting the blatant lies and the blatant avoidance of the point, it just shows who you really are as a supporter, as a not whatever. It's like people who just totally ignore that. It's just like, I don't want your support anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking for a show. You're not looking for a dope conversation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was just trying to, I try to give him the floor. Like, it was just crazy the shit homeboy was saying. It's like, it's just a lack of logic, because he has a crowd. So because you have a crowd, you feel like you have power. And people will tolerate you because of your crowd, but it's not because of your content. You know what I'm saying?
I was on a panel with his supporters, people that support the kid, and I was just like, I asked a question. I said, hey, what's one of his talking points? 10 seconds, nobody said anything. I swear to God, I said, I asked it again. I'm not even joking. I wish I could remember what it was on. The LA Project, Lawrence. It was on her panel. Probably not her last live, the live before that. The nigga DJ Witch Doctor was up there. I asked the panel, I said, what's one of Fatty's talking points? The niggas couldn't tell me nothing. I'm just sitting there like,
crazy. It's like some people just need an enemy. You know, when they need an antagonist to thrive. And the sad part about the conversation with him is even in the midst of trying to extend the olive branch, not just with him, with a lot of people, but especially with him, it seems like the more I extend the olive branch to say, hey, we just having a conversation, he still pushes, he'll push past that just to talk about something else. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? You obviously want to go there.
I could go into super drag mode, but I'd rather just have, because the conversation that you brought up is important.
It is.
Because again, it's not, again, like you said, just your topic about the mindset, the thinking that Trill represents and the mindset that Fatty represents. If we could just talk about that thinking, that would be a dope conversation to have. To kind of mind out what allows those different experiences, like even in talking about them in a valid sense, on why their position in that thought process is valid, which again, I commend you because you acknowledge both of them thoroughly. I thought so, because you acknowledge that, yeah, how these women are behaving, they needs to be called out. But on the other side, if those are guys that want to do that despite, right, that wants to still push for a relationship despite that fact, I don't understand why that's not only not criticized, I don't understand why it's not supported.
And the thing about it is, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, bro, the guy was just doing too much, man. He just doing too much. It'll come back to me. I lost my train. My food just arrived. You know, when that food comes, your mind's go blank.
Yeah, man, get that grub. So you back, Tommy?
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. Like me particularly, and I don't know if it's just because I'm not an actual content creator. I'm just more of a panelist. But I've never had talking points, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always been like, for me, I feel like when you have talking points, you aren't really open to a real conversation, because your focus is to push that talking point, is not to find a even medium or even truth. So whenever I speak, I always tell people I'm open to being wrong, because I'm literally only speaking from my experience, and I know it's anecdotal. I don't know how to say that word, anecdotal, but so I'm always open to being wrong. Hey, I think this, and this, and if somebody goes, oh no, we can have a discussion, and I'm open to being wrong. I think when you have talking points, you don't even open yourself up to being wrong, and that's when you start having these quote unquote debates where no matter what's making sense, you're in there just to win
Just
the
to fight
debate
them.
instead of making it make sense. So
I
that's
think
why I've never
because
come
when you
with
do the talking point approach, there's only a winner and a loser. So it's like if your talking point is not cross, if you can't win on your talking point, then you don't have a talking point. So which means you're just repeating something. And the thought that I forgot earlier is this: I took the act of folly of the extremist mindsets off of both of the content creators when I stated that it's not about you guys, but it's about the people that listen to not only you guys but us, and that can misinterpret or misrepresent our talking points, because those are the people that we're going to have to interact with in reality, not us. I made it very clear. And the fact that people, I don't know what it is. I know looking at the chat is not a good thing, but it's like, it's 300 of them. It's just 4 of us up there. They're the ones that matter. So it's like to see that y'all are processing what's in front of you this way, that should be disturbing sometimes.
It's very disturbing. That following over there with them is it's weird. It's the weirdest shit. I'm telling you, I'll tell you, if I showed y'all the sector I came from before I started even making videos in 2020 is the first video I made. And you seen the shit that was going on in there. Their shit they got over there is way weirder. Shout out to Hank. What's up, bro?
What's up, Hank?
What up?
Yeah. It's weird as fuck, bro, and it's just it's like they just like just now the video, the little bit of clip I played. His angle will be that you deflecting, but what he did was deflecting. But then you'll watch them people ignore that part and then say that you're deflecting because you don't want to answer an unqualified question that don't make any sense. It's weird. It's the weirdest fucking shit in the world, bro. It's just this is the stupidest group I've ever seen in my life, bro. I got a lot of shit I can say to invalidate them, but I want to say this and I'm gonna play this. Hey, so Hank, shout out to you, Hank, if you watching. The same thing I said to Tommy. And Ella, I don't know if you're a dad or not, but
it's your show, bro.
I definitely want to shout out all of y'all. I namely I think my last live, Tommy B, Hank, and BMU. I want to shout y'all out for being dope ass dads that I've watched for the last 2-3 years. And if y'all know any other brothers in the space as good dads, we can have a habit of it. We can have a live where we just bigging y'all up because not because it's Father's Day or any, because I don't even be keeping up with shit. I don't know what Mother's Day is. I don't know what Father's Day is. I don't follow any holiday because every day is a holiday to me. Because miss one of them, see how the next day go. So that's my mindset. But I just want to shout y'all out for being dope ass dads that we've watched, that y'all have been made clear and have been made it, made it visible to be able to see us break that chain or that stigma, not only just being content creators, being panelists, you killing the bullshit ass notion that we not in our children's lives. We are on here in our spare time and making time, contributing to this space, doing social media or whatever, doing our business, for those of us that's monetized and still being dads. So I want to shout y'all out. And like I said, any other dad that they know in this space, that y'all know in this space, definitely let me know.
Yeah, I gotta go to
y'all.
14.
YouTube, man, shout out to you too, bro. Because
he actually lives in Baltimore.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like in Rosedale area.
Oh, Rosedale. Dang, she going close to me. I'm out here in White Marsh.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm taking to the mall out.
Yeah, so shout out to y'all, man. Y'all take time out of your day to be here. We make our decisions even in our regular life when we work in our regular shit. These babies make sacrifices too. They're not around daddy, and y'all know when you got a daddy's girl or a daddy's boy, they be on our heels. You know what I'm saying? They love us to pieces. So with the sacrifices that y'all guys made, man, I think it's a big deal, and I appreciate y'all for that. But I want to get back into this video because it's a lot of stuff you said in here, Illa, and it's a lot of stuff that need to be kind of pointed out and mined out as we're having this conversation, because this is a perfect example why the space is fucked up. I already called this nigga out for years, for like 2-3 years. But it's not about that. It's just about, because that mindset that you said is spreading and you're seeing this shit everywhere. That's why I can't watch it. This must be risky. Because every time I watch it, it's the same stupid people doing the same stupid shit trying to reclaim Fight Club that's gone. Like I said,
Bro, that Joseph nigga is a wild nigga. Like
the
that
nigga said he'll punch his grandmother and all that. That
the
shit crazy.
epitome of a pussy ass nigga. Punch your grandma, but when your daddy beat you up, you ain't beat that nigga ass.
Hold up. Who channel he said that on?
On Risky's.
What?
Nigga said he quote unquote knocked his grandma out because he didn't like the way she was treating her.
And they left him. They didn't drop him off the panel.
Knock him out.
The nigga was threatening.
In his space, they want to have conversations.
The nigga threatened the chick forever ago. Then went to jail for beating the chick up.
So to be clear, he was able to stay on the panel after he said
absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, before you play it, man, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna listen to it off in the chat. Hey, I want to second to what you were saying, World Class. You know, just because it's not, you know, Father's Day's coming up. Look, I'm so proud of brothers, man. I can't tell you how much I am. You know, I'm a football coach. You know, so I deal with high school, and I do Pop Warner for free with the little ones. And all I've seen in the last 15 years was nothing but great fathers. You know what I'm saying? Especially the brothers. You know, and so I'm proud of every single one of you. If you got babies running around here, man, I'm proud of you, man. You holding it down. You're basically defying all that was taught in schools and all the bullshit that's been said about us. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to you and much love to all of you, man. Love y'all.
I definitely appreciate that, because especially, man, shout out to all the coaches too. Even though y'all may not even have children, but that shit is a big deal, man, to contribute to people's lives. Shout out to the stepdads. I've never been with that fucking step jab movement. I've never in my life. I'm not saying, and again, I understand that side of, for fundamentally, being a stepdad is not a good deal for the dad. It's a lot of liabilities, no guarantees, or no assurances, I should say, because we don't look for guarantees that, you know, it's going to be beneficial to you, but you're still a man making a sacrifice, being a hero in somebody's life in some way, shape, or form, irrespective of how entitled the mother may be. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't with that. So I acknowledge that. This shit it's not easy being a dad. It's rewarding in its own way. And yeah, man, that's a big deal. So we don't have to wait, like you was just speaking to the facts. T. Berg will say, we don't have to wait for this world to acknowledge us. We can always acknowledge ourselves. We don't gotta wait for them to big us up. You know what I'm saying? We can big ourselves up and all this other shit. We can big ourselves up when it comes to being dads, man, because that's the illest shit in life. Yeah, man, ain't nothing I tell any nigga from any hood, bro. Being a dad is the illest shit ever in life. To see your little face give you back everything you are, man, is the illest
no
shit
better
ever.
hood than fatherhood.
And that's a fact. That's the number one hood in the world, is being fatherhood for men, bro. That shit dope as shit. It's just everything dope ever. Like, it's just amazing, bro. You know, I'm also an uncle and a godfather. That shit help you grow up. It's very rewarding. And, for people like me to like see people win, to watch them make their, you know, their achievements, it's a big deal. You know, shit is just a big deal, man. And it's just a great thing to be a part of, bro. To be so little and have my OGs and my big cousins and my dad and my brother contribute to me, and then for me to be able to pass that shit on is just, it's godlike. It's you in a real order. You in a real deal. You know what I'm saying? You in a real hood. Like Tommy just said, that shit dope, man. So I want to big y'all up for being dads. And it's ill, man. It's fun. It's a great process. All right, let's play this video, because this is a common thing that needs to be addressed. I appreciate Ella for addressing it. I think you did something that most people try to do, make the conversation just germane and fucking malleable and not malleable, palatable. But you got dickheads that want to do shit like this.
I don't think you're. Let me finish.
Because let's hear his question.
What is my end goal? What is my end goal, by the way? If you like, as you say, it's not my end goal.
I'm not clear on it, but I don't think you're. Let me finish. It doesn't seem as if your bottom line is unification, or the way you're going about it. I don't think it's in alignment with how people like Trill might go about it. I don't.
Yes.
It seems like you don't see. It seems like you feel like you don't understand why men are still trying to connect with modern women. That's what it seems like to me. I could be wrong, but that seems like
I think that's a perfect assessment. Me personally, that's what I'm saying.
the bottom line, that you seem like frustrated when men still have hope about it because you feel like they should give up. And I could be wrong, but that's how it seems to me.
I follow ideas. I don't follow personality.
Well, I want the audience to remember he just said that. Let's go back 5 seconds. I want to be clear. This is the stuff that people just. That's why this space be hating me. Stuff right here. I don't miss stuff like this.
Frustrated when men still have hope about it because you feel like they should give up. And I could be wrong, but that's how it seems to me.
I follow ideas. I don't follow personalities and people.
I follow ideas. I don't follow personalities and people. That's at 3 hours, 34 minutes, and 36 seconds. He finished saying that. Let's see if he followed through on that logic as he brings up somebody else's shit from 5 years ago. Let's see if within the rest 4 hours, less than 4 hours of this live, he don't contradict himself. Let's see.
Like the problem with what you said is why you shouldn't be mad when people follow Anton. Black man married with his.
How fast you bring up another person? It's like what, 5 seconds? The next breath you bringing up a person, you ain't bring up an idea.
No. But and the funny thing is, I only brought up Anton to point out an idea.
He'll say that he was doing the same thing, but you didn't make the claim that you only follow ideas, you don't follow personalities of people. But then fucking 5 seconds left, you can't make this shit up. And is it about the idea or is it about the facts about Anton? Let's see where he goes with this.
His high school sweetheart, black girl, millionaire.
Hold on, repeat that. You said what? You said what about
like you said people want what Trill has. So they're going to follow him because he has a family and he's doing this and he's doing that and he's doing that. By your logic,
I do like this part because you made this part really clear too.
No, hold up. I want to be clear. Hold on, sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but I'm gonna be. We got to be clear. I'm talking about they want what he has as far as a wife or a mate.
Yes.
I'm not talking about his chain. I'm not talking about his show. I'm talking about having a mate.
Okay, so by that logic, you should not be mad at people that follow Anton, even though a lot of people in this place call him a coon. He married his high school sweetheart.
I'm hearing people come out his mouth, not ideas. Am I tripping?
It's crazy.
I mean, this is like 15 seconds ago. He said he was about ideas, not people's and personalities. I'm not hearing ideas come out of his mouth. I'm hearing people a lot. But this is the guy that do the eye. That's why I said I'm really good at this. This is the guy that's doing the aha moment stuff. You the one that want to catch people. But you see, and I'm gonna make sure we're clear. You see why you avoid the world class, because I will catch your ass the second you're doing it. I don't let the nigga talk. I don't do that. Because you see how fast he contradicts himself. Very, very quickly. We not really, if I just continue doing this, we're not gonna go too far because he's extremely stupid. Shit dumb as fuck. Oh yeah, I'm with ideas, not personality. Next 15 seconds, you talking people, Anton Daniels and Trill, and with people, and just that fast.
That's crazy.
It's psychotic. But Illa, this was the nigga that set up with you for hours trying to find contradictions, and the nigga did it in seconds.
He has a beautiful daughter. He's doing his shit. He has a bunch of cars. He's a leader of the community.
He's. These are not ideas. It's the person.
You shouldn't be mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. That's not what I said.
Listen carefully.
No, I'm gonna listen, but you're gonna quote me right. Did I say that?
Okay, so you're going to correct. What are you going to correct? Didn't you say?
Hold on. Maybe I'm tripping. Hold on, wait a second. Hold on. I know I hear what I thought I heard. Maybe I know my ears are good. I got one headphone in. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't.
I'm not mad at that. That's not what I said.
Listen carefully.
No,
I'm
gonna listen, but you're gonna quote me right. Did I say that?
Okay, so you're going to correct.
Ha! This nigga called you me.
Crazy.
This nigga called you world class.
You all in you haunting that nigga, man.
I'm like, no, bro. I know I'm not making this up, bro.
It felt familiar. He's like, this feels familiar, man. Somebody else can see through me.
Exactly. But this is the shit I told this nigga 2 years ago. See, real niggas don't fuck with you. They will fix it. They're gonna figure you out quickly. I told him that.
He's a leader of the community. You shouldn't be mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. That's not what I said.
Listen carefully.
No,
I don't
I'm gonna listen, but you're gonna quote me right. Because I ain't say that.
Okay, so you're going to correct what I
I swear to God, I didn't know this nigga said this, bro, to just now. That's horrible, bro. This nigga is fucking terrified. That's bad. That's a bad look. You know I'm clipping this nigga. Tell your friends. I'm definitely clipping it.
Are you going to correct?
I'm gonna tell you what
I have a flashback. That's hilarious.
I'm correct. This is what I said. Listen carefully. What I said was this. I said people will ignore egregious things that Anton says just because he agrees with the talking point of the modern woman. But people will get on Trill because they might feel like he panders to modern women or pander to the idea of bonding with the modern woman while dismissing the fact that he doesn't say things that are just totally offensive to people. Trill may not be your kind of guy,
but he does.
Trill has never said nothing, in my opinion, that's offensive to the demographic of people he belongs to.
But see, too busy talking that point, and how you finished it is devastating to any argument he could have at that point. Because I don't, like, again, the problem I had with what Trill said was him saying women were the most, well, vagina or pussy was the most valuable thing, right? That's not offensive to to all of us. That may be offensive to men that want women to be corrected, but that's not offensive to us as brown skin people in North America. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Anton has said the fucking craziest shit. The nigga said, you gonna say one thing, I'm gonna say this. This shit blew me. This is when I knew something wrong with this nigga. Anton Daniels was sitting on fucking Lapeef talking about black culture is trash with motherfucking tennis shoes that black culture made fucking popular literally on pedestals. Literally. Like, this gotta be the dumbest nigga on the world. Like, something got to be wrong with this nigga. You got tennis shoes who we've made popular in our culture sitting behind you literally on pedestals. Just saying black culture is trash. This nigga is dumb. That ain't even as bad as what you about to bring up.
And hold on. This is no, I'm sorry, but you gotta hold on. This is my show. This is the cultural disconnect. It is. This is the cultural disconnect I'm talking about. Because you may not feel offended by Anton's offensive statements to black people. It may not bother you. It may not be a determining factor more than his talking points about women, because we're different. Like I said, we have cultural disconnects, foreign and domestic. That don't mean we can't be cool with you. That don't mean you have the right to speak. It just means that certain nuances you might miss. Because if you think Anton, to you personally, if you think Anton saying fuck Malcolm X is dismissible because he has an opinion on modern women, that's ridiculous to me. But you might, because you don't feel that connection to Malcolm or his impact to people. As maybe
you are wrong.
Hold on, bro. You
that point right there. That right there. That should have been your cue to shut the fuck up.
Basically.
That should have been your cue to shut up. Because it's over talk for that. You're not about to nigga. I remember this part because I watched it earlier today. He's gonna tell you that he tried to push back on Anton Dang. I got this nigga on my fucking channel on my first little clip with him with the Chris Hansen shit. I let Savannah, who made the clip, made the thumbnail, I'll just let her rock with that, right? But the one thing I wanted people to point out was how this nigga was trying to convince me, somehow trying to convince me of our standards here in North America. When I said, he asked me, what's our standards? I said, why the fuck would I tell you that? Like, you are a foreigner. This nigga went on to disparage. He said the secret coalition of black people. If I pull that shit up, bro, and you hear this shit, like he's like if you fucking like nigga, everybody talk about the pedophile shit. The way this nigga talked about us as parents in here in North America or us organizing, like the shit he said was the fucking craziest. You think Anton Daniels shit was bad? So for this bitch to sit up here and talk this shit to you like he really try to fight Anton Daniels back when this is another foreigner who don't fucking respect us because your concepts come through a fucking television screen, I mean, or a phone screen, man, that shit was fucking egregious. And I think I'm
on a panel with him a couple weeks ago, skinning and grinning, talking about when you gonna let me on the show, man? Like, come on, bro, I could go.
It's this act this kid puts on, and it's just whatever. His whole shit is whatever I can get away with. It's like a kid. You already said that. It's just like a kid. He was just on his fucking Sharon channel the other day doing fucking little kid shit, making faces and shit with the thing while they having a serious conversation with Tommy and them.
And the thing it is with us, because I think the reason why you resonate with some things I say to a degree because, and this is something that I don't even think this space can really handle this conversation, but a lot of these men don't understand the esoterics of life. And they don't understand that a lot of us are dumbing ourselves down just to talk to you, but I could just look at your countenance and the energy and how you can project yourself on the camera that speaks volumes. Like right now, I believe the dude is going live. His whole background is red, world class. I already know, you know what the color red represent. Cause I'm talking, because people don't understand how their subconscious takes over and they don't even realize they're being a conduit for a energy or entity or thought form, and his whole shit is red. He got the demon eyes in him. It's like, yeah, exactly. Be that devilish energy that you are. Let that shit come the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It's like niggas don't even understand how they be exposing themselves on so many levels because, like I said before, black people, foreign and domestic, a lot of us, we create narratives and build ideas based on the portrayal of our culture, not what it actually is.
Yeah.
Like a nigga can watch this society and think that everybody's a gang member from LA because the portrayal of that culture made it seem that way in the film, but that's not reality. That's why if you ever listen to this man, every time he make a lot of examples about black culture or about a social scenario, he brings up a fucking sitcom. We bring up what we did. Like when I met this chick, when I did this, he brings up in Game of Thrones. Remember, like what? That's not reality.
Hey, look, I be getting that from like you just said, the domestic motherfuckers talk about Baltimore. You bring up The Wire, nigga. I never watched The Wire. I can't relate with you. I don't know what the fuck y'all saying in that movie. But we got motherfuckers that just do that they don't know shit other than even like we have, like you said with Cali. Like all we know, I've never been to Cali. All I know is Dre songs, Tupac songs. And fucking what was it? Boys in the Hood and shit. I don't know. And so, but me knowing that, it's a level of respect I gotta come if I ever go there, or if I'm talking to a Tommy or somebody that's from there, or T Riggles that's from there. I think the nigga is black from there too. There's a level of respect I gotta have when I'm having that conversation. You know what I'm saying? Or with them. I'm not, and the shit they be saying, I thought no niggas ain't from, like y'all ain't, I don't say fuck somebody whole city because I got a problem with this one nigga. Shit be dumb. Maybe shit niggas that be saying crazy shit that don't make no sense. Some say, oh, fuck all in New York because I'm arguing with 2 or 3 fucking New York people. Shut up. That shit dumb. Shit goofy. But niggas that say that dirty ass Baltimore. Like, come to Baltimore say that to a nigga. A dirty Baltimore nigga. Watch what the fuck happened to you.
Baltimore is serious.
Yeah, it's wild out this bitch. But the cultural conversation itself, Illa, is extremely important because I don't think people understand the inability to connect with another person because of that culture. As simple as it may sound or seem, I think people just really do not get it. They don't understand that
we have a very, very nuanced culture in history in a time where people that look like us have forgotten 80% of it. But I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it needs more conversation, to be honest, man. I think because, like, in the community I'm in, Morris community I'm in, we study so many different fucking cultures, bro. We study a lot of ancient cultures. And that always translates, we kind of do it through law, but you get to see when you study cultures how important certain things was. Even when you do language, you get to see what they value. And you can see how even if they spoke the same language, they wouldn't get along because they don't value the same things. So if I'm from Northwest Baltimore, you got somebody from the South Side of Chicago, we eat different. This is a seafood city here. You know what I'm saying? When it's these holiday times, our reflexes is not the same. So if I'm getting with a chick from there or a chick getting with a nigga from here, their reflex is not the same. It's like, well, for the holidays, I'm going here. Well, shit, if you love me, you will come here. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that is what breaks up people in relationships. Now, I know that's just long range. But even if somebody moves to that state, they have different reflexes and they have different go-tos when you have separate cultures. And like you said, like you was referring to, there are subcultures within these cultures. And that conversation is probably the basis of the disconnect period. Not just when a fatty's involved or some type of, or like an Ilcon is involved, or let me think of somebody else that's like, or Killer Mike, right? He's a first generation, whatever you want to call it. Like his parents Nigerian. Right. There's a level of, just because he was here for a long time doesn't mean he truly understands the subcultures within the subcultures within the subcultures. Because I'm an 80s baby, right? So I would be what, technically second generation hip hop?
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know hip hop like the OGs know hip hop. What hip hop is to me is battle rap, right? It would include that. It may have started there with them, but hip hop to the previous generation was the conscious community, being aware, knowing what today's science is. I've never had to go through that. I just fucking listen to one thing. So there's even that depth of culture is not acknowledged because people just don't understand where the breakdown happened at. And
that's why I said foreign and domestic. And which should have took away the venom out of what he felt I was trying to give him, because it's bigger than just something that you deal with. It's people that over here deal with too. So that should have took away the personal animus. It's like he don't understand context clues in conversation. He just has to get his point out, and that's just it.
But it's intentional. It's like T. Brooks was saying, man. Like we were saying, motherfuckers is paid to do it. By following.
You may not feel that connection to a statement like that, but it'll bother me. It might bother somebody from my.
My bad.
I think Anton saying "fuck Malcolm X" is dismissible because he has an opinion on modern women. That's ridiculous to me. But you might, because you don't feel that connection to Malcolm or his impact to people. As
and you are wrong.
Hold on, bro. You may not feel that connection to a statement like that, but it'll bother me. It might bother somebody from my country. It might bother somebody from the black community. That'll make somebody forget about your fucking lady talking points. Why the fuck did you say that? I never heard Trill say anything like that. I heard him may have give women to you guys false hope. I may have heard you guys him give women a false hope of what they might be, but he's never said anything that is egregious to the consciousness of black people. But those type of things are not on your radar, Fatty. They're on mine. So Fatty.
Yeah, that point was strong. And I just fundamentally, I appreciate you for that.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you for that, because that needed to be said. I don't think I've watched anybody else say that to him, or even say that on this to a lot of different foreigners in this space like that. And that shit is extremely important. Even to the subject, even to you just talking about Trill, you're hitting the nail on the head when you're comparing Anton Dangles to Trill. And I think that distinction, to acknowledge that our people prioritize overall, like every other nation fucking does. It's like for some reason people have a serious fucking problem when we prioritize us and what the fuck we've been through and where we want to go with respect to what we've been through. We prioritize that over the gender war shit. And we always will. And I always have since I've been here. Right. That's what we do. That shit is more important. We are the only motherfuckers have not been compensated for the egregious, obvious fucking war crimes that has happened to us. There's nothing more important than that fact. We have not been compensated.
But they already agreed that none of that happened, that none of that matters. You gotta remember, it's the same space that told me that learning my history has no relevance today, and it's pointless to try to learn your history. Like, what's the point? It's the same space that told me.
Yeah. They try to tell me that too. I made them look dumb. You're not gonna tell me no stupid shit like that. I'm gonna go out my way. I don't got that, Amy. Fuck y'all. Yeah, bitch, don't tell me no shit like that. I'm gonna just make you look stupid. Don't tell me that shit don't make. Like I told them the other day, I forgot which panel we was on. If you go and this is what's fundamental about that. If you damn, I said the wrong shit. If you are trying to plan for your future and you don't know history, you can't just delete the fact that you got an opposition just from a competition standpoint, that these people know history, you don't know history. So they have the ability to counter your plans with plans that come from history that you don't know nothing about. That's what you don't understand about history. History is not just sitting around hearing tales and shit. It's understanding tactics to be able to survive. It's competition in history where one nation or one kingdom beat another nation or kingdom. And you need to know the tactics from that. Not just reading fucking 48 laws of power. That shit it's not encompassing everything in history. It's not teaching you how Hannibal Barca won all the fucking wars he won.
Because there's no power without identity.
Exactly. That part right there. That part right there, people, I've been trying to get people to understand the best I can how important identity is. If you have a fake and piss poor identity, you have a piss poor ability to identify. They go hand in hand.
Wow.
So not only would you miss who the real opponent is, you're gonna miss your opportunity because you don't even when you have a good identity, you looking for you. You can easily see where you fit in a situation or an opportunity. But if that shit doesn't ever, if you keep fucking walking around thinking you a brown skinned person, you the only motherfucker that gotta name themselves after a fucking crayon, which should let you the fuck know that something ain't right. That shit don't make any sense. And then your counterparts who are also not that fucking color, who are pale, them niggas can be German, Italian. That should let you know what the fuck the problem is right away. But since you don't, and since you let other people say, are they from the Caribbean or they from Africa, that stuff is not important. Who the fuck are you to tell me who I am is not important?
That's a fact.
You don't shut the fuck up and get your goofy ass where the fuck you came from. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? That shit's stupid. But yeah,
I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a panel with him where it was chaotic. This other guy, he was like a UFC MMA fighter, the dude Unspoken, Unwoken, and Mandrell, and a few other cats. And they thought it was laughable that I was able to trace, political and cultural phenomenon that is prior to American slavery that is relevant to our current condition today. And they just thought it was just the most funniest thing in the world. And it's just it's crazy.
What was funny about it?
I have no idea.
I can show them in these white people log dictionaries where they designated an Indian as a Negro. They tell you that.
They definitely did. Well, yo, I would love to kick it, bro, but that stream from last night was way more extensive than I thought. And man, I went to bed at 5:30, had to get up at 6.
Oh man, listen, get your rest.
Yeah, but I really appreciate the review because you're definitely slowing it down because there was so much said, and it's like a lot of stuff I say just so it comes off my head so quick that it just go over a lot of people's heads, and they be so caught up in the reaction they don't realize everything he said was clearly not on point to what I was talking about. It had nothing to do with what I was speaking of, and you're breaking it down excellently, fairly, and making it very clear. So I really respect that, and I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. But that's what we do, man. That's how you help each other out. I appreciate what you've been doing. I think it was a dope idea. Sorry, I've been missing a few. Because like when at night, I usually be getting rest because I get up dumbass early in the morning, super early. So I'll be missing the night streams that people be having, but I'll be there, bro, in the future. I promise. And I appreciate you.
I ain't do nothing like 2 weeks, man. So I took a little mental break my damn self. It was like when that conversation happened, though, it was like the lines were drawn so clearly of the two polarizing mindsets that I just had to talk about that conversation. Because it's like, not to make it about Kendrick and Drake, because it's like it's not about these people. They're just figureheads for thought forms and narrative. And what that confrontation with them did musically, it made people step back and see, okay, who's really a part of what we're about and who's not. Not to say Drake isn't, not to make this about that, but I'm saying it just opened the door for the conversation. And I felt like him and Trill talking, it was just very clear that there was a cultural disconnect. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like I had to address it. Not just that, but there's also intention disconnect. So I just felt like it was a perfect conversation to be unpacked. And I don't even think I unpacked it as well as I could have, because once you got into the meat of the conversation, it was so much stuff to take away and say, see. Like it was because once he get on the roll, and he just loses track of the point, and he just has to push his talking points while simultaneously proving all the points that the person against him is trying to make.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't get to that part where I could say, see, when you said that, we couldn't even get there. But you seem to be on it, because once him and Trill really got into the height of the disagreement, a lot of the disconnect became very, very apparent.
Yeah, I didn't watch that stream. I kind of seen a little bit that she was going over. I wanted to see what's the name it, continue to go through it, but you had other people come up. I think I'm gonna go back actually and kind of watch.
Yeah, it's like he kind of derailed it, and that's my fault. But I really wanted to just make it clear where my stances are, because I feel like a lot of times people, they associated me with a certain train of thought based on association. It's like I feel like I was getting a lot of collateral damage based on association. It's like, hold on, let me make this clear so people can know what I stand.
You did because I watched it. Like I watched it from here, because when I woke back up, because I was like I said, I had set it up to watch this show and kind of go to sleep for the rest of the day. And when he was brought up, one of the videos you went viral for, saying that the women, good girls are too close to the hoes, you clarified it saying until we talk to you. I think that was a point of clarity. That was another point that you made clear, and that really should have shut down the Love Dorsey shit. But the other part, and I think I probably just need to shut it down, because that divester part was fucking crazy. That part, the part when that divester girl came up.
But the thing is, what she proves, because I never heard of her, so I'm sure she came from his crowd. What she proved was that people from that train of thought can express what I said all night, which is extremism. Because everything about her sentiments was extreme. Everything about his little homie that came on later on was extreme. Because he brought up, we need the laws. I'm like, brother, laws are only determined by the conscience of the person they come out of. And before that, because he brought up, religion has laws. I said, it's two sets of laws. There's the law of the many, the law of the land. But the first law is the laws of self-governance. Because if you understand the laws of self-governance, they won't even put you in the hands of the law of the land. And that shit just goes right over their fucking heads. And it's like, y'all motherfuckers weird as hell. Let me get the fuck out of here.
Absolutely. Listen, don't let me hold you up. Definitely get your rest.
Beloved. It's funny that y'all brought up, the brother brought up love, because I got a stream tomorrow. I got a couple special guests pulling up, and it's called Can You Find Love in a War? So it should be an interesting conversation. So that people check it out. World Class, definitely, pull up.
I'm subscribed, bro. I'm right here.
Yeah, man. Pull up, man. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. So y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate you. I'll be in the chat still, man, but I might doze off, but I'm still here.
You too. Peace, man. I'm definitely gonna. I'm actually gonna do it right now. I'm gonna put his, and because I don't think nobody else will come on. I'm actually about to shut down, right? So I'm gonna put Illa's channel so you guys can subscribe. Actually, I'm just gonna do it right now. Y'all just we're at 33811. There we go. Let's just jump back.
have give women to you guys false hope. I may have heard you guys him give women a false hope of what they might be, but he's never said anything that is egregious to the consciousness of black people. But those type of things are not on your radar, Fatty. They're on mine. So Fatty, so Anton can say some shit like that, and you would dismiss it because it doesn't bother you.
But I didn't. That's the point. But that's the point. I didn't. Marcus is your witness. I'm one of the biggest. I was one of the people that gave more pushback to Anton every time he came with the coonery. Every single motherfucking time. All the time. Every time. Even the Malcolm X shit. I don't support that. You guys are putting me together with people that you guys consider.
Y'all was just on the street. Well,
This is fake news. This is fake news. That's fake news right there. Nah. Yeah, nah, this is fake news. Big Mike, the Big Mike drop had to literally go up there and talk with Jonathan Barronville and all that with that corner. And it was him. Like it could just be saying any motherfucking thing, my nigga. Like it could just be saying any fucking thing. Yeah, Gore, Ella dope dude, man. He been in the space for a minute. Definitely going viral, you know. Like again, bro, it's like I like people that are honest and that speak for the truth. I don't really give a fuck about if you're extreme or not. It's just, is this shit true, right? But when you extreme, if you're extreme and biased, and that goes to Tommy's point. He was saying that like when you got a talking point, you're gonna be biased. But when you're extreme and biased, where you're just gonna be extreme on this one side, like what Brownsville do, I think that's the big problem. But like I said to Brownsville, if you make all left turns, where you gonna end up? We already know the answer. You ain't gonna go nowhere. I think that's when it gets ridiculous. But I understand his aspect of just tick for tat with the guys because that's what he see. I can't act like that don't happen. And if that's the direction you want to take, I mean, he basically just trolling. You know, so we had trolls. Sherelle used to troll. Now Sherelle's just like one of the dopest women in the space. You know what I'm saying? So you just be patient. You know, ain't nobody quit on her. Ain't nobody quit on other people that's just trolls now, are content creators. I think they looked at Fig as just been a troll. Now she's a content creator, even though she's Fig is out of control sometimes. But yeah. Oh, she said he got a show. Yeah, I think I did see that because I was tagging them. I had to make sure the name was the same because they always change their name to make sure you can't tag them. He had something about Trill. I know, yeah, he's upset. Like he does that. That's what he does. And he said first time listening to Philosophical. Check him out. Oh yeah, you said you subscribe already. You said the Malcolm X shit. I don't think I heard that. I've heard other shit that Anton Daniel said that was just fucking egregious. So I think I might pick this up tomorrow, right? The rest of this up tomorrow. We're gonna listen to a little bit, but it's just getting into this part and just kind of getting out some thoughts. I'm glad Tommy could come up and get out some thoughts as it relates to the topic of these relationships. Like I reiterate, I may not be a great talking point, but it's just I had asked Cheeky one time, is your mind organized? I think having organization of let's say you got the clip. Organizing things as they come up, I think is important. So I always look at these conversations as the relationship conversations is being realistic about the fact that it's some gorgeous people that have a different experience than other people, right? And irrespective of what side you fall on, when we're having general conversations, you have to understand that you got to acknowledge that some people are going to get what y'all like privilege. Y'all like their privilege word. Some people will get privileges that you're not going to get. And it just is what it is, man. Like even to football, right? Even to sports. Guys that are just, got the best, they're the most talented or whatever. They're going to get more chances to fuck up than a nigga that's too slow and shit, right? A nigga that's not as fast. They can't catch as much. It's not on the national radar, etc. Stuff like that, right? And that's just what comes with the territory. A guy that's not, like if you want a sales team and the guy that's getting more sales than everybody else for whatever reason, that guy's gonna get more, or that guy or gal is gonna get more opportunities. They're gonna get more leeway. They're gonna get more privileges. It's a part of life. because you go, well, that's not fair. It is fair. You're supposed to reward results. You say, well, hey, a person just looking pretty is not results. And then fuck, it is a result. You know, those genes produce that person to look that type of way that's fucking suitable to this particular time frame or time slot for whatever reason. That shit ain't by accident. It's a result. It may not be a result that's as respected as you know, accomplishing something, but it is what it is, man. That shit provides a good looking people, brings traffic in this modern world, and it is what it is. Just gotta accept it and keep the shit pushing. We're all the minute. What's up? You appreciate you come. He says Trill is the definition of what the red pill teaches. Level up and get the best results. Why would they hate him? He should be a role model. And you're right about that first part. You know, that's what they teach, right? That's what they say. The reason they don't like him is because I think I'm gonna try to speak from a general standpoint. The aspect of letting them off the hook, or because the red pill or whatever you want to call them, MGTOW, they call them Rim Brothers. That shit is hilarious. They got this don't let a bitch off the hook type of shit, where they want to make a bitch pay for whatever reason. And even more than that, my thing is, what I notice is that when they see that a woman is going to get something or benefit something, they have a problem with that. And that's just pretty much what that is. So if they see a Trill say something that's going to lead to a woman feeling good about her chances or something, they hate that shit. And that shit is weird as fuck. And I don't understand it, why a nigga is worried about feelings anyway. You said you heard what he said too? I'm honest. I never heard that shit. I never heard him say that. I never seen no clip like that. But he said so much fucking egregious shit. I'm pretty fucking sure. The nigga said, I don't doubt y'all. I don't doubt y'all not one bit. Oh shit. Fuck, never mind. I got to do all the shit's right here. Shout out to Ella. All up. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see how we're gonna do this one. Let me see where I'm at with shit. Let me look at this. We're gonna fucking play this right now. That shit's fucking crazy. This nigga's. Do you understand? The FOI will fuck you up. Well, I don't know. It's for people lower than Malcolm will beat you the fuck up. You better stay fucking them suburban areas in Michigan. Share this instead. It should be big. Pause on Diddy. Let's hear it.
I just said what I said. I just said what I said. Fuck the culture.
Well, in the words of Malcolm X, who told you to hate yourself? I mean, who told you to hate yourself?
Black people killed Malcolm X. Fuck Malcolm X. And black people killed Malcolm X.
Wow, really?
Fuck Malcolm
really?
X. Fuck all
Malcolm
of them.
X?
Fuck all of these people that came before us that tried to tell y'all to fuck with the culture. Fuck that. Because
Yeah, that's that one. Ain't that something? Wow. Yep, I seen him say it now. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. I think I know who I'm gonna slap the shot of if I ever see him in real life. I think I'm pretty clear on that at this point. Just use a bitch. Yeah, that sound like shit like that. I don't like shit like that. I don't like shit like that at all. That shit right there crazy. That's some crazy shit, my nigga. That's some wild shit, bro. And that's the first nigga I really dragged in this space, nigga. Is Anton Dangs. That's the first one. And this is the nigga that's responsible for piece of shit people like Fatty. It's his following that attracted piece of shit niggas like him. Like attract like. That's what science teaches. That's what the adepts know. That's what the initiator know. Like attract like. So piece of shit people like Anton Daniels attract piece of shit people like Fatty. And you get the stupid culture that you got. This nigga's a Fight Club and or Lapeef reject. I would say a Lapeef reject. More so. And they had to go to Fight Club. Just wait. That right there is some crazy shit, bro. That shit is mind-boggling. You said we need to finally sit. You finally got down to sit down to eat. I'm gonna do about. I gotta get up in like 2-3 hours. I'm gonna look. I want to listen to because I don't want the next when I do part 2. I don't want it to be that long. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of this. I'm gonna look at your comments. He said, but the jealousy. Where all the men at? It says, but the jealousy in what everyone, I guess, wants to be a failure, so no one is successful. She said, what F Malcolm X, what the hell is wrong with him? He's Anton Daniels, that's what's wrong with him. He's built like a GMO turtle, and it's like 5'7", 5'8", lot body, and it's weird. I knew something wrong. I knew something was wrong with the nigga Anton Daniels when I watched him. I was watching Lead Attorney show, and he came on Lead Attorney show. He was in a Porsche dealership, and then he goes home and cams up at his desk. And at that time, the nigga took his clothes off and put a robe on to talk to niggas online. That's what I knew the nigga was weird. It's that point. It was at that point I realized something's fucking wrong with this goofy ass nigga. But yeah, let me listen to a little bit of this. Cause there's a lot of stuff to really unpack, bro. It's a lot of shit. The divestiture shit that's up here. The goofy shit, man. We're gonna get about like 10, I'll say 5 more minutes of this, and then we're gonna shut down. We'll get back to this tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow evening. I'll put the thumbnail and everything up together probably in the morning.
Now I saw you on the screen with them. It is what it is.
And you were on.
What's going on, Sugar?
Hey,
I'm just saying you got the right to do whatever you want. But go ahead.
You've been on panels with a lot of people that you don't disagree. You've been on panels with a lot of people that you're talking with, and they're completely on the other side of the aisle. You've been on a panel with Mr. Let Go. Doesn't mean that you believe in the same things that he believes. Every time Anton comes on my shit, I give him pushback. I'm not the ass kisser. If I don't disagree with something since the beginning.
Every time it's crazy. Every time it's crazy. That's crazy.
I go there. But there's a problem what you say. Is the logic. If you go to Trill, and even you disagree with him. You disagree with him.
I said the journey.
Let me.
This the same nigga who earlier said he follows ideas, not people in persons. This nigga has been talking about people in persons ever since. Ever since.
No, but we're going to be clear. I may not agree with the journey, but I agree with the destination.
He contradicts himself all the time. Today, I was preparing the show.
Nigga, you did. Nobody contradict. I've not processed any video of somebody contradicting themselves more often and faster than Fatty. But this is what they do. These niggas will try to fault you for doing the shit that they do, and it's weird as fuck. It's weird. It's weird to whatever make up in your mind that it's okay for you to do. It's not weird to me because I understand the psychology and the mindset. I get it. You know it hurts because you do it. Because it hurts you, so you try to use it to hurt other people. I get that part, but I don't understand what you convince yourself of. That's the shit that's weird to me. Because you know you've done shit that's dumb.
And I was going back looking at old videos. This man was literally saying, and you are going to see it tomorrow probably, saying that, hey, if you are a woman, you can fuck 3 guys on the same week. Don't let normal society norms push you away from doing that. This is the person that we talked about.
So you can fuck 3 guys in a week?
You want to play the video? I can play it for you. Play? Oh, you want to play it?
I need to hear it. But I want to make this clear though, Fatty.
Oh, let's have fun.
No, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's all good.
I don't know.
What I'm saying, I want to make this clear. Because I know it may look like it's a Trill versus Fatty thing, but it's not.
It's like it don't matter how many times he said that. You said this like third time he said that since he was up here. And it's like he just won't stop to the point where he's already telling you that he was going to do the live that he's doing right now or did today. They're already telling you he's going to do this shit. And then you even within this live, when you got that next shit planned, going to play stuff that you're going to play in the next shit to make the nigga look bad. Or to make yourself feel better, whatever the fuck them two is. And you just, but you in this fucking live, you said you're about ideas, not personalities and people. But that's all the fuck he talks about nonstop. It's weird as fuck. And not name drop nonstop. But Trill, he's contradicted. This nigga was trying to get illasophical to go against Trill. He'd have been happy if, oh, that nigga was talking against me. Play it, I'll get the nigga. He would have been happy.
I don't know if you heard everything. I just want to make a disclaimer.
I'm not trying to fight. I'm just...
Bro, just listen, bro. You got the floor. All I'm saying is I'm speaking to a train of thought. And just because you have this train of thought doesn't have a reflection on everything about you. I'm just saying you represent a mental database, and Trill does too. So I'm analyzing the clash of thought groups. It's not really a you versus Trill thing. You just are the prototypes we're using for a bigger conversation. So it's not a you versus Trill thing. It's not a Fatty versus Trill thing. It's about a mindset versus another mindset. And how I feel like both of them are clashing.
I don't know how much more clear you can be. I really don't. I'm not aware of any more clarity mechanisms he could have used in this situation for it to then just transfer over to mindsets and not these two particular people. But because that's the framework that this content creator, Illasophical, has brought up for this conversation. I think that's where it should the fuck stay. But hey, guess what's gonna happen? This shit that's stupid and not the stuff that makes sense.
When they could be agreeing more often than not.
And this is the problem with what I have about like what you're saying. Who said I don't defend families? This is the first time I literally said if I get married, there's no way I do it outside of a wedlock. I have parents
What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from in this conversation? What the fuck is happening, bro? What? Yo, what? Where the fuck did it come? Where did that come from? Hold up, bro. Hold up. I know I'm not. It's been a long day. It ain't been that long. Pause, don't did it.
Groups. It's not really a you versus Trill thing. You just are the prototypes we're using for a bigger conversation. So
it's the prototypes for the conversation. Okay, that happened. I remember this.
So it's not a you versus Trill thing. It's not a Fatty
you versus Trill thing. Let's
versus Trill thing. It's about a mindset versus another mindset.
A mindset against another mindset. It's about not versus you against Trill thing. It's about a mindset versus another mindset. Okay. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Illa said earlier that Fatty represents a mindset. He seems to be upset when people are still trying to get with women in spite of the other shit. Right? No. Trill represents that mindset. Fatty, well, he said he has a problem. I kind of mixed both of them up. He said that part. He represents a mindset of people. Fatty represents a mindset of people that, this is what Illa said. Fatty represents a mindset of people that want to call out the women, for their egregious actions. Trill is of the mindset that, if I can explain it the correct way, of people that want to get with women in spite of that. So those are two separate mindsets. He also did state that it seemed that Fatty gets upset with men that want to do it in spite of. So I'm going to make sure that was clear because we're speaking about the two mindsets. So that's the mindset. That's the backdrop behind him stating what he's stating. So let me see if fuck will he come up with this shit from. I'm trying to see if I forget anything while I'm going back because I'm just blowing my mind right now. Almost wish
and how I feel like both of them are clashing when they could be agreeing more often than not.
Okay,
it's no. Oh my god, it's no way. It's not about to make no sense. It's gonna hurt. This is gonna make me mad.
This is the problem with what I have about like what you're saying.
this is going to be stupid. I just broke down what he's saying. Let me fucking. This is going to be stupid, bro. What the fuck?
Who said I don't defend families?
Where the fuck did that come from, bro? Where the fuck did that come from? What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, what the fuck, bro? Where the fuck did that come from? What the fuck does that have to do with anything he just said? Who said all the fifth families? What? He never said anything about that. Yo! Of course, in the words of Calico, there's a difference between metaphors and real raps. Fit this part perfectly, bro. This is fucking ridiculous. This is weird. Let's see if it makes sense. Let's see if it makes what it said makes sense. Let's see.
This is the first time I literally said, if I get married, there's no way I do it outside of a wedlock. I have parents, 40 years marriage, still together. I give props to Marcus. I give props to Ricky. I give props to every single person that actually can do it. So I'm not against it. Even Trill, I said, hey, man, congratulations on every that shit. Like, what are you talking about? You make no sense.
No, I do.
What the fuck what the fuck is going on right now? What does that have to do with you saying that he said you don't support families? And you naming a bunch of people that don't criticize you. No, bro. This is some goofy ass shit, bro.
It makes sense. It just don't make sense to you.
Let me just finish. And the thing that I don't like, I truly don't like. This is one thing that I truly don't like.
Watch
right?
this.
You guys push the Killmonger shit, right?
Okay.
You guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be done with this. Oh my god, Gore. This is one of the worst takes. I'm just gonna end it after I finish. I'm gonna let this fucking play, and I'm just gonna end the stream after I finish cursing this shit. Because this is one of the dumbest. Oh my god, I heard this shit earlier, and I stopped. I fucking turned. I stopped. I said, "What the fuck? The fuck you just say?" Listen to this shit. Listen to this goofy shit.
Like, what are you talking about? You make no sense.
No, I do make sense. It just don't make sense to you.
Let me just finish. And the thing that I don't like, I truly don't like. This is one thing that I truly don't like, right? You guys push the Killmonger shit, right? You guys keep pushing him and celebrating and all that shit. Killmonger is a globalist. He's not a nationalist. Like, Killmonger is somebody that put people that are his color over his nation.
I don't got my camera on, bro. I wish I could. Listen, I ain't set my camera up, bro. This is fucking. You guys. Illa. Yo, this is so stupid, bro. It's a fucking movie. Let's just start right there. So I don't want to get flagged. I was about to play the movie. I ain't gonna say. I was literally about to play the movie. I might still just play the movie. This shit is so stupid to me. This nigga is saying, "Oh my god, it's a fucking movie that anybody can go play or go Google right now." He has a problem with us saying that we push Killmonger, the fucking Marvel cartoon character. Right? Let's just push that to the side for a second. Let's just push the fact that it's a movie and it's a cartoon the fuck to the side. It was on the MCU, so it's a movie. It's on the big screen. Let's just fucking, because he's talking about the movie. Let's just start right. Let's just look at his. This is your fucking topic, right? This is the example that you're bringing up. You have a problem with illasophical says because he pushed Killmonger right there. It makes you a stupid person. Then you say something this goofy. It's a movie that everybody can go watch. You say that Killmonger was a globalist, not a nationalist. You mean a nigga that was a CIA agent that was going around the world killing people, but then went back to his home country to become the king of that country? And did he try to make Wakanda like the rest of the world, or was he using Wakanda to fucking kill the rest of the world? Which one was he doing?
I don't think he was a fucking globalist. I think he was a nationalist. I think that's what the fuck he was doing. I guess he just says shit that's dumb. So you mean Killmonger, who was in the fucking United States of America, this is his movie that he's talking about. Killmonger that was in the United States of America in this fucking MCU universe, whatever, the place where there was more people who had brown skin like him, he left there and went to a fucking place with less to become the king of that nation, for that nation to fucking take over the world and kill the world. And kill the world because he looked at the world as a threat because he fucking was the part of the threats. This is the shit that this nigga, this is a movie that you can go watch and you can compare with the fuck how he his analysis of it and mine, and you'll see what the fuck who makes sense. It's just, I just think it just says anything. But like I said, when Ella was up here and Tommy was up here, it seemed like when we prioritize our fucking selves in this country, it bothers people. It bothers these foreigners. This is the dumbest fucking take I've seen on this app. Killmonger is a national. He's a globalist. He's not a fucking globalist. He was a nationalist. That's literally what the fuck he. It's fucking stupid. It is nowhere in hell that you're intelligent. It's a movie. You can't even get it wrong. It's no way to be wrong about this. He wanted to put everybody under his nation. He wasn't trying to fucking around this shit. This nigga said that he valued the brown skin people, the people of his own skin over his nation. When this nigga was running around from African countries killing people that look like him and killing people in his own fucking country, in America, and then left them to want to be king of Wakanda. This shit you can get right, you lose. This is the stupidest nigga in this space, bro. This is the dumbest nigga in this space. How the fuck do you get this wrong? You don't even have to. All you got to do is go read what Marvel say he is and not make up stupid shit.
And you guys push him and celebrate him. And then when it comes to these YouTube spaces, you try to gatekeep and say that motherfucker is not like us.
I just cannot believe you sat up here with this confidence and said this stupid shit.
Truly don't like. This is one thing that I truly don't like, right?
This is what he truly don't like. Fuck, are you fucking kidding me?
You guys push the Killmonger shit, right? You guys,
this is the stupidest shit. This is his serious voice. Like, this is him being smart.
They can do it, so I'm not against it. Even Trill, I said, man, congratulations on having that shit. Like, what are you talking about? You make no sense.
No, I do make sense. It just don't make sense to you.
Let me just finish. And the thing that I don't like, I truly don't like. This is one thing that I truly don't like, right? You guys push the Killmonger shit. Right? You guys keep pushing him and celebrating and all that shit. Killmonger is a globalist. He's not a nationalist. Like, Killmonger is somebody that put people that are his color over his nation. And you guys push him and celebrate him. And then when it comes to these YouTube spaces, you try to gatekeep and say that motherfucker is not like us. I'm
sorry, but I gotta push back on you because this is my problem with people, foreign and domestic. Y'all make assumptions based on the portrayal of black culture, not what it actually is. Everybody doesn't fucking think Killmonger is the guy. That's an assumption. I've never even brought him up. I said earlier on the show.
He was oh my god, he was Marcus and Uncle Jeff was here, and you guys were talking about a nation.
You heard the words Killmonger, but I never said he was the guy.
But people were talking about what they represent, right? And that's the thing. If you are for Killmonger, you should be actually for people that look like you. You shouldn't be a national.
This shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. Just.
You know what's crazy? You know what you missed in this process? I'm about to get the fuck out of here. It was dumb. The nigga said that Illa said it. Then Illa made it clear that I'm not the one that said it. Yeah, you heard it. But it wasn't me. You see what I'm saying? Like, where's the integrity part to go? You know what? Damn, my bad. I didn't mean to say that you said it and you didn't say it. I was wrong. Where that part? Let's say that. Maybe I'm tripping.
I was.
No, but Illa. Careful.
I didn't say it.
Just let's be careful with the words, right? Because again, so you believe that T'Challa is like on the dichotomy between both?
You still talking about a fucking movie?
Of them, do you believe that T'Challa was right?
I thought
he said he was a T'Challa fan.
I never. They both had points I agreed with.
Yes.
I don't listen, bro. I don't think when I say you're not like us, I never said that, first of all.
I said that you're not like us because you're a pedophile. You're gonna fuck a kid. Yeah, that part. Yeah, you want to fuck children. You talked about a 16-year-old's titties and vagina. You said her vagina is tighter. Yeah, you're not like us. Like Drake.
And when I did say it to you, it was a private conversation. I never, hold on, bro. Hold on. I never took my sentiment and tried to sway another person to think like that, because that's not responsible. I was upset with you for whatever reason, whether you agree with.
Yeah, and they get into the person. So we're gonna stop this at 3 hours. Let's put it in the motherfucking chat. I'm gonna start this shit so I won't fucking lose it. We're gonna stop right at 3 hours because we'll get into the. We just next live, I'm gonna just jump right into it. I think I'm gonna skip the intros and all of that. I'm gonna skip all the intros and everything, and just hop right back in. Pause, no Diddy. Yeah, gotta see no Diddy now. Let me read y'all comments real quick. So you never mentioned. He said I never even mentioned the fucking movie reference even. Says it's people that really listen and follow him. I just don't get it. I don't know if you're talking about Anton or Fatty, but either way, you're right. So it'll make no difference. Yes, makes my brain hurt as well. It just fucking shit is retarded. What says like Marcus Garvey, the radical black nationalists and Pan-Africanist leaders of the UNIA, a Back to Africa movement. Killmonger envisioned an African empire led by technology advance. From Wakanda with what is it called? Vibranium and shit. I think it was about his nation. It wasn't about the fucking entire world. Even and the crazy part is, so was T'Challa. He's about their nation. They just went about it in 2 completely different ways. That was the whole point of the movie. And then I think that movie, they kind of died on good terms. It's understanding that both of them couldn't. 2 objects can't occupy the same space at the same time, which was a good message. Gore says that straddles the Atlantic and that sends out liberation squads to turn the table of what is it, hegemony? I don't know how to say that. On the powers that oppress the black. Now I gotta fucking look it up because I don't know how to say it. I'm a nerd when it comes to words. I'm a super nerd. I'd be like, I don't like I know how to say what it said. Hegemony, okay. And I gotta look up what it means. Hegemony. I got it. So you hear words, but some words you never see spelled. I think that's what just happened to me. Like I've heard this word plenty of times. It means preponderance, dominance, leadership. Originally, dominance of one city or another in Greek history. From hegemonia, leadership, a leading the way, a going first. Got it. This is literally how I get smart. I'll look up a word I've never seen before in life, and then I will look it up. Or I'll come across a word I've never seen before, and I'll look it up immediately. So I get smart. Yeah, so we'll obliterate Fatty later. Probably tomorrow. Literally probably tomorrow. I'm gonna feed my child, get home from school and shit. And I'll be on, man. Y'all be safe. I don't know if anybody's live. I'll look for you guys real quick. I think it's a courtesy thing to do. Check it out. As I'm looking, I encourage people to if you got your own game plan, you got your own thing, do what you do. But if you're looking for suggestions for better sleep, those Tibetan bowls, like play those sounds on YouTube, right frequencies, binaural beats, classical music, play that while you sleep, especially for babies, help them rest and have really, really good sleep. Get some water, dark place, make sure it's dark, because even though you sleep, your body is still reacting to light. I don't think people understand that. So when it's dark, you can really, really rest, because that's literally what I'm about to do. Soothing music, if you got lavender or some good smells, I don't know, like frankincense, myrrh, stuff like that. Lavender is like the best. That's why I said it. Play that shit. I'm sorry. Have that scent going on, etc. Get you some good rest. Pray and shit.
be thankful. Think about what you're grateful for on the way to sleep, not your bills, not your stress. Have a great sleep. You know what I'm saying? I felt I share that because I'm about to benefit from it. Y'all be safe, man. Y'all know what I say, man. There ain't been 2 classes on this planet, never been 3. You a world class, you outclass. And the question is not which class you want to live in. The question is which class are the ones coming behind you deserve for you to die in. On your feet, on your knees, respect the crap. No.
Right. I'm sorry, I got lost in a train of thought of just all that goodness I just heard. Washed.
Liberated, you ain't shit.
Like we weren't supposed to come up with something this clean. You know, like something happened.
Oh my goodness.
We didn't do this because we like you. We did this because we are you.
Boom, the world class.